Hey, hey everybody. I had to make sure that worked. That stagnated for a second. Hey everyone, and welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Today we're getting back into role-player adventures, continuing where we left off last, but with one addition. I've added another character. And I've added another character because as I've been doing digging and reading and being like, man, this is really hard for a game that's supposed to be kind of, not easy, but just, relaxed. And then I found out that true solo is hard mode. So if you play true solo, you're playing hard mode. And with dice rolling, a hard mode with me, no. So I've added a new character, and we'll see who that new character is. And I'll read her backstory and all that other good stuff, and we'll have a good time. So it'll be fun. Hey Tara, what's up? What's up? Pull up a chair. Kate, your chair is ready. By the way, no mail yesterday and today. Check. Definitely. Thank you for being so patient. Love your playthrough and watching some of your previous vids and enjoying them. Thank you. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I got you covered. I got you covered. Don't even worry about it. All right, so we'll be getting back into here, but before we begin, I want to say thank you to my Patreons. I appreciate you so much, and thank you to my YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you as well. For the 600 sub stream, I think I've talked to Roger Deering like 4 times this week, and it's Tuesday. So, because he is getting the Solo Crusader mode fully fleshed out, and he wants me to play it on the stream. He said that he's going to be doing a video, and then he wants me to do a video, which will be the 600 sub stream. So, it is coming. It's not me holding it up. Okay. As soon as I get the instructions for Solo Dungeon Crusade from him for Solo Crusader mode, that's when I'll schedule the stream. We'll play it, have some fun at the 600 sub stream, and then we'll do it. I promised you it'll happen. It will happen. Just when Roger's, because he's super busy. He's working on the game. He's making sure to everything gets done. So as soon as he does, that'll be good. Gosh, there's so many things coming. So I usually get these announcements done at the end of the stream, but let me run through them real quick because this week is going to be insane. So today is Role Player, which is a Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm playing Mega Man Adventures with Mike from One Stop Co-op Shop, his passion project and his game that's coming out. So we'll be playing that. That's going to happen on Tabletop Simulator. He won't be here with me, and I won't be there with him. So it'll be on Tabletop Simulator. He's going to teach me and you how to play the game. And that's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're, if you're across the pond, that's about 5, 6, 7, 8 hours later. 12 hours later, I'm not sure. But so it's at a good time where you can do that stuff. No running, only walking. And then Friday at 1, I will be playing Gloomhaven Digital with Rob from Rob's Gaming Table, Cynthia, and Kate, and we're coming back. Cynthia and I unlocked the Sawbones, which it was simple. It wasn't any type of big secret to do. We just spun up, like hop back into the campaign, killed everybody, unlocked the and then that immediately unlocked the Sawbones. And so she is going to be starting with her Doomstalker. I will have the Sawbones, and I believe Rob is going to be switching as well, so he might be taking the Sunkeeper. I'm not sure. I think he had some interest in it, but we'll see what he selects when we play. And we are going to be working to unlock Kate's Cthulhu character as well, so we'll be going into the sewers, fighting some ooze, doing some fun stuff, so that ought to be fun. So you get to see new unlocks as characters as we build this game out and really have a lot of fun with it. And you get to see the Sawbones, which, true healing. I love it. TPK that I sadly missed. I know. So that's Friday. Then on Sunday, last Sunday I was like, I'll figure out what I'm gonna play. I figured it out. On Sunday, I'm gonna be playing Hero Realms, the first mission of the campaign. So I'll be playing that, and you'll get to see what that looks like. I'm sure you've seen it 10 billion times over. But I've never, thanks to Kate, I got into Hero Realms, so I've really been enjoying it. I have not played the campaign, the Ruins of Thanandar, before. I played the first mission as I was learning how to play the game, but since then, yay, that's what I'll be playing. So it will be Hero Realms on Sunday. So lots of stuff coming to the channel. It's going to be really great. Okay. Hello, Canje and chat. How's everybody? Hey, Janet, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. Okay, so I have unsaved my character. I know only true solo you get 2 backstories, but I'm not erasing it because I've struggled enough. So that's my that's my what's that? My compensation for suffering, so you could see true solo mode. Let's get some information and get down to the table. Didn't you die last role player? Couple times. A couple times. So, Role Player Adventures 8.4 on Board Game Geek. It released last week or the week before. One of the two. It just recently came out. 1 to 4 player, best played 2, which is true because the more you add in, the more complex it gets, although the dice mitigation allows everybody to talk. I can see this game being played at 4 player and it not being a pain. The only pain is when it comes to decisions on who gets what, when it breaks down that one player gets this card, well, who will get that card? But other than that, I think it could be played 4 player just fine, but best played 2 by the community. Playtime is about 90 to 150 minutes. That's about fair. Community says about 10 plus can play this game, and it's fantastic, which is great. And the weight's about a 2.31. It's dice rolling. If you're good at that, that is good on you. I am not, but it's still dice rolling and dice mitigation at its heart with a beautiful story. If you've never played Role Player, get Role Player. After you play Role Player, and you're like, hey, that was kind of fun, but it's missing something, get Monsters and Minions. And then you'll be like, oh, this is what it's missing. It's amazing. And then after you get Monsters and Minions, get Role Player Adventures, and you'll see it all come together, which is fantastic. Yeah, this ought to be fun. Consolation prize. It is my consolation prize. Designer by Keith, Peter, and James, which is fantastic. Great group of artists. The art on this game is exquisite, so a great group of artists worked on that, and published by Thunderworks Games, which is fantastic. So this is looking great. Let's get down to the table on this 8.4. I think the overall ranking, as more people see playthroughs of the game and get the game, you'll see that overall rank go up. Or go down. Whatever. It's going to get closer to the top 100. I foresee that I'm honestly willing to say that I could see this game getting into the top 300 by next year, especially with the amount of stuff around it. It's a good game. A lot of people will be like, oh, it's easy, it isn't hard. Whatever. It's a fun game. It has a really fun story. It has a choose your adventure aspect, and the artwork is exquisite. All right, so I guess for people who are like, no, if it's not Kingdom Death Monster, it's a no good, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, sorry that was sarcastic. No, it's okay. All right, so let's get down to the table and have some fun with it. Okay, so our new character is Wyla Fieldling, who is, let me see if I can hold up, an elf scribe that is, there we go. That's her character, right there. And her backstory is split. So I'll read her backstory in a bit, and we'll go through this, and we'll say that we met her on the island. But this is her, and this is her art card. And basically, as a scribe, her class ability as a scribe is... Wow, you really love to focus on that beautiful map artwork, don't you? So, return 2 stamina from your wisdom attribute row to the supply. Choose a value. Change all dice in the dice pool to that value. Which could be good. Could be, right? That's some pretty decent dice mitigation. She is split, which, like I said, I'll read you her backstory in a second. So I outlined those already on her card with her alignment set to neutral. She has her starting stats here and her starting deck that's here. One thing that... so we did that, that's good. We have all the markers that we need to here, XP, money, our titles, our rest icon, our bonus play, our basically our reputation, and then you see I've finished campaign 1, I died twice, and we still have our staff sling and our steel shovel. So yeah, that's why I really like it. So if people don't like it, what are you gonna do? It's not for everybody. No game is for everyone. So if they don't like it, they don't like it. So for split, so it says, having a single consciousness unable to call on the other in times of need is foreign to you. You draw strength from being two minds joined on the same path. For as long as you can remember, your body has been shared by two others. One is Medea. Really? Medea? Hello. A rule-abiding but pitiless woman, as smart as she is ruthless. Medea. The other is Thaddeus, a lazy and non-committal man, but with a deep respect for others. They have never seen eye to eye, yet somehow you have always been able to make decisions even when the two others disagree. Thank the Lord. Often, Medea and Thaddeus cannot help but argue out loud. As a result, many people have deemed you insane. Just as you were thrown out of a local tavern for precisely this reason, a serpent-faced woman appears as if from a dream. You are the one with two more inside you, she explains. That sounds perverted. Though the two speak of actions, it is you who takes action, and is you who will receive my judgment. With that, she disappears in a cloud of smoke. So then we got our story that we're going to go with her. What does it say? Canje's... Wait, let me see what I'm saying. It's still not quite sold on this. However, one way they could make this better is more story arcs and characters to choose from. Well, with the campaign builder mode, you can do that. Yep, why? I want this, just not the other role-player games. You can, and you can get this and not play the other role-player games. This game itself can stand on its own. Cynthia and I compared part of our end of Adventure 3. Our stories are going in different directions now due to choices. Interesting. So we'll find out. I'm gonna try to complete this. My plan is to start Adventure 3 tonight. So we'll see where it goes. Okay, so where we left off last, we got beat up by some dwarves. Like a drunk dwarf punched me in the face, but then he was like, oh, my bad. He told me that there was a cave up here, and then he also told me there was an island over there, and he left his boat. So I took his boat over to the island, and that's where we stopped. So we'll see. Let's see where it goes off. So it says, do you have the keyword muck? No, I do not. I have passage, found, market, and ring. Oh, and there was supposed to be an XP on there. And I did pick that XP up, right? Yes. The halfling's boat is small but sturdy. You row your way out to the sandy island topped with a bit of grass and a few palm trees. There's a strange stillness here. No gulls hover overhead, no crabs scuttle across the beach. Even the wind seems to still as you step onto the shore. At the island center, a shiny ball of elvish silver floats in midair. I can either grab the ball, rest, or move to another location. I am going to rest. First things first. So I'm going to rest, spending an XP, grabbing a die, and hoping I get a 6. Here we go. A 4. I can do with a 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then get rid of one of these for 4. I can live with that. I get my dispel card back that I used because I wasn't paying attention to that, and we are good. Okay. Now, we go back from rest to where we are. Are we going to grab the ball or move to another location? Well, role players are role player without combat, right? So, let's grab the ball because it looks like there's a fight symbol, which means I'm going to fight. So we grab the ball. Reaching for the floating ball of elvish silver, you find something thick surrounding it. Thick enough to stop your hand before it reaches the prize. You try to push forward, but the strange substance surrounding the ball drips heavily around your arm and begins to squeeze, pulling you inward and sucking away your weapon. Reveal the ooze enemy card. Each player places one weapon card from your hand or spent space under the ooze. Ew. Ooze 43. So this is already starting off good. It's already starting off real good. Real good. Positive. Positive. So this is the ooze. Come on. Come on, you're all colorful. Be able to know. Camera's focus is going to be the death of me. So this is the ooze. I need a purple? Is that a purple or blue? Anyway, I need a, I think that's a purple 1. A black 3, a red 4, and a black or green 5. to win this one. I think that's purple. Remember, I told you I'm colorblind between blue and purple, so I can't. I think that's purple. All right, but I'm supposed to put a weapon, right? It says place one weapon card from your hand or spent space under the ooze. Well, I got the Unholy Flail, which is black and purple, which I need. What other weapons I got? Is that the only weapon okay, I got my sling. I can put, that's blue and green. Ooh, decrease the die by 2. By 1 or 2. And I have one other weapon here, which is the quarterstaff. Oh, and the spike club. So I'm not doing red today. Yes, I am. Am I doing purple? Dang it, I need all of these. So, which one am I doing today? Purple, red, black, green, purple. Okay, good. All right, so the quarterstaff falls under the ooze for me. And from my friend that I found on the island talking to herself because she's crazy, I've only got one weapon, which is the ancient spear. So there you go. All right. So we combat this ooze. We fight it. Well, first, remember our combat dice limit is 3. None of these are going to help my life. So I'm going to spend 1 on each, get a red die, for sure. And I want to cover up that red, and I need to cover up either a purple or black. I can actually do both. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, and I rested. This should have flipped back over. Sorry. I'm gonna do. What did I do? I pulled one off of here, so I did black to get a black die, and then I'm gonna rando to see what I get for the other one. Okay. I don't hate this too much. So, let's go with round 1. Fight. Hey, look at that. Red 4. Boom. Black 5. Boom. 6 goes to 1, which isn't great. I can substitute that black for a. That's a reroll. Ooh. So I haven't played any cards yet. I can play 3 cards. Sorry, my card limit has changed since I'm 2-player now. I need to update that. My card limit is no longer 4. It is 3. So I can only play 3 cards. Okay, can I drop that bad boy? If I could flip it to a 1, I could make it a 3. Oh, yes. If I could flip it to a 1, I'll make it a 3. So I could flip it to a 1, make it a 3, and that should do good dirt. What can you do? No, that'll work. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I know it's 3 cards per character. I know. I just have to update the play limit per 3. So I'm going to play Sense Evil to flip that black to a 1. And then I'm going to play Examine to make that 1 turn to a 3. Look at that. Hey now. So that's all that we can play because we're at a combat dice limit of 3. But we did well. We did pretty well. So, I'm gonna take 2 damage. Both of us are gonna take 2 damage. You get 2. Canje, the player share dice. Sorry, I'm new to this game. Or role-playing. Yes! The player share dice. That is correct. everything we do together as a group. So that's why it's very collaborative, and I'll lose 1 XP. Whenever you play, so for instance, what Kate was saying, so that I can explain it a little bit, because I've been doing solo and now you're seeing true play. If we want to get dice, we share the entire dice pool, and we share building that dice pool. So if I wanted to get, like when I wanted to get this red dice, both characters had to pay one stamina cube from their red attribute slot to get 1 red die. Then I wanted to get 1 black die. Both characters had to play 1 stamina cube from their dexterity attribute to get 1 black die. So each one has to spend the same amount. If you don't have it, so let's say, for instance, I want to spend, which is about to happen here, right? Because I need a purple. But if I want to spend a purple die, or I want to make sure I get a purple die, my character here doesn't have purple. Instead, I could spend 3 attribute cubes from anywhere and 1 attribute cube from here to make it a purple die. So that's what that means. So it's kind of like overexerting. No, it's 3 cards per character. What are you talking about, 2 cards? It's not 2 cards per character, it's 3 cards per character. 2 player. Oh, play limit 2. You were right. It isn't 4, it's 2. Ugh. That hurts. You are right. It is 2 in the book. It is not 3. So each character can only play 2 cards. You're right, Kate. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You spent 2 cubes from the same character. No, I didn't. I spent 1 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here. So that is the 1 I needed for the black and red, and then I pulled another black. So it was fine. So how did I spend 2 cubes from the same character? You got me confused here. All right, so next round. Well, luckily I do have this purple here if I need it. Let me see if I can mitigate that in some way. No, I'm saying you can if you want. Oh, you spend 2 cubes from the same character. Yeah. I got you. I want to see if I can mitigate a purple. Increase a purple die by 1. I want to be able to flip a purple die. This is a reroll. So I have a reroll on a purple die if I need to. I can make any die a purple die, which is fantastic. So I've got some mitigation. So what we're going to do is, I think this is blue. I'm going to grab, because I can make any die a purple die, I don't want to burn 3 dice just yet. Instead, it does not, no, I'm saying you can if you want. It does not say it to be different characters. I thought it was the 3-3-1 is how I read it, but you've been playing it a lot longer than me, Kate, so you're probably right. Let me see. Let's go to the rule book. Skill checks, don't care about that. Resting. Manipulation and place dice. The players may play cards from their hands to alter, blah, blah, blah. Player takes a turn. Combat. Build a dice pool. The players may spend stamina by moving it from their attribute rows to their fatigue boxes to add a die of that same color. The cost to add a die for a specific color is equal to the number of players. This cost can be split up among any number of players. And that's what Kate's talking about. So I could spend 2 here to guarantee that purple if I wanted to. But remember, I've got a card that lets me turn anything into a purple, and it lets me re-roll a purple. So that's good. Is there a way? What can you do for me? You are of no help in my life right now. Gotcha. So it's all on me. Sweet. Okay, so here's to hoping I roll a 1. That's all I need to do is roll a 1. So, let's do wisdom for right now. Actually, I could blind pull because it doesn't matter. I could actually blind pull because it doesn't matter. It'll matter later, so I'm gonna blind pull. One, two, hey, there it is. Three, okay. All I need is a one. That's all I need. Boom, there it is. And that's what I needed. So I'm gonna play this to turn any color into a blue or a purple. So I'm gonna play that. Boom. I love it when I win. So that's that. So let's collect some stuff from you, Mr. Ooze. I'm going to get 2 experience from the bottom. I'm going to get 2 gold from the top. All right. And the goo is defeated. So victory, you destroy it. Go to E4. You pull your weapons free from the ooze, ripping it apart in the process. There is nothing left of the creature except the ball of elvish silver floating in the stinking pool of muck. Okay, reveal discovery card 85. 85. Okay. Really? Really, really, camera? Ball of elvish light. So that's what I just got. And go there. Record the keyword muck. And use okay. And return any cards under the ooze to their owner. So you get your ancient spear back. I get my quarterstaff back. Combat's over, so my discard pile, which had no spends, go back on here. Use an item, rest, or move to another location. And you are dead, so I can put you back. 43. Alright, so we're okay, right? Let's use an item. Let's use the ball. 85. The ball of elvish silver is finely crafted with interlinking whorls. It doesn't serve any clear purpose that you can see, but it is just the right size for your staff sling. Each player returns 1 stamina from your fatigue box to the supply. Okay. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. Alright, I am then hate spending this XP like this, but I'm gonna rest. I'm just gonna use one die. Elvish silver. 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. All done. All done. All right, so we're feeling a little better about ourselves, but we're gonna move again. Let's move back to the beach. I want to find the different places that I can use it. Maybe I can use that ball at the bell and see what happens. So we're gonna go back to the beach, which is C. Page. If there's no XP, if there's no XP at this location, go to C1. The beach. If you have any of the keywords lost, bruise, or blood. Nope. The beach is quiet and lovely with its curling surf and sun-warmed sands. The fishers have gone home, but their boat remains. If you want to take it to set sail. No, I'm gonna go back to the church. I'm going to the church. So we'll go to the church, which is B. And I'm gonna see what happens. The church. If you have the keyword discover, no. If there's no XP at this location, B1. The ancient chapel is cold and empty. The Durgalium door Gimlick showed you sits in a multicolored patch of sunlight that filters through the fractured stained glass. High above the altar hangs the Duralium bell. Oh, there's a ball. I got a sling. There's a bell. So I'm going to 8593 this bad boy by using an item. With your staff sling, you fling the ball of elvish silver into Durgalium bell above, which rings out a crisp and lovely sound. Immediately, the Durgalium door slides open. The earth quakes and the air above fills with crackling green energy. You hurry through the door into an underground chamber. On a pedestal there, you find a gauntlet carved from a single piece of jade, and you slip it into one of the chainmail Duragalgum sacks that Tarek gave you. The quakes cease, and the air above is quiet. You take a moment to admire the chamber's walls, which are carved with the scene of the arrival when Azima first brought together many worlds thousands of years ago through the gate at Barazor Wall. Barazor Wall. The gate is powered by 6 artifacts, and this gauntlet is one of them. Record the keyword discover. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Discover. That's what that says. Reveal rare card 28. Rare. Rare card 28. Come on. You can do it. It's focused on the beauty of the map. So, Jade Gauntlet. Any color can be a 6. Okay. And that's what we get. We get a new card. So I'm going to give this card to Walia. And that will be her artifact. As I met her on the beach talking to herself, I was like, yeah, you can have it. Okay. We can rest or move to another location. So it doesn't say that. Okay, so we don't lose the ball and the bell. So that's cool. That's cool. We've got the gauntlet. Let's go to town and buy some stuff. So I'm going to go to the town to Jolo, to A. If you have the keyword Esther, nope. If you have the keyword market, yes. So go to A4. You take in the sights of the quiet seaside town of Jolev. Its red clay buildings have a simple grace, and the central tower of sparkling bluestone is truly a wonder. Buy an item from Rose. So let's get the market going. So what do we do with the market? So with armor cards, you shuffle them up and flip one over. If your is 1 or higher, you ask Rose about the insignia on her ring, which I did. And I got the keyword ring, so it's good. So I do have the keyword ring. Yep, so I did do that. Alrighty. So we flip these over. We've got the chain gorget. What else do we got? We've got domesticate. Ooh. Get a free die, make it a 6. Alright. Plus a die and make it a 6. That might be cool. We got money. I got money. I think we're at 8 gold. So I might, maybe, if things hold together, I might be able to buy something fun. Sleight of hand. Any 5 could be a 1 or 3. I don't think traits. I don't think I do traits at the market, if I remember properly. I don't think I do traits at the market. Yeah, I don't think traits are included at the market. But weapons are. Actually, that's not true. Traits are at the market. Okay, so we've got the tower shield. And It says shuffle the weapons deck and reveal 2 cards. Oh, it's just the weapons deck. It's just the weapons deck. This isn't upgrading. It's just the weapons deck. I'm going crazy. Which would be that one. Roll. It's just the weapon. So reveal the top 2. 1, 2. Ooh. So we've got a tower shield and a glaive. So a tower shield basically says I can make 2 dice, 2 blue dice, tick up 1 or tick down 1, and the glaive says I can make 2 purple dice, tick up 1 or tick down 1. Ooh. Ooh. What do you have? You are white, black, red, red, white, blue, white, 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 red, white, black and blue, and any color to 6. I think I'm gonna get you this purple one because you got 2 purple die. So I'll pay 6 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I get a discount on this bad boy? Let's see. Shuffle the weapons deck, reveal 2 cards, place them face up. I do not. So 6. And I'll buy you this one. Okay. All right. So let's go. 1. Back to the chapel where I think we're good. We have Discover, so B10. So it says, the ancient chapel is cold and empty. The open Dorgolium door sits in a multicolored patch of sunlight that filters through the fractured stained glass. The chamber below is now empty. Okay. Let's go to the farm. D. I might be able to do something there, and then I'm gonna find out what that other thing. So the farm. Let's see. Is there no XP there? Go to D1. The farm is noisy with pigs, but empty of halfling. Use an item or move. Okay, so let's find out what this thing is. We're gonna come here. We know this is 3. So we're dealing with counter D3. Venture 2. 2. No spoilers. 2, 3. On the side of the road, you see a series of large hanging cages, all empty save one, which contains a disheveled human calling out for help. Get me out of here, he cries. It wasn't me, I swear. He shows you a few gold coins he somehow managed to keep with him. Look, he says, they're all yours if you let me out. As King's Guard, it is within your duties to dispense justice, so you ask about his case. He claims to be the son of a noble heir to the lost castle of Carlival, wandering disguised as a beggar. A plump, gray-haired farmer lost her prize pig. It had a black spot shaped like a swan, and suspicious locals blamed him for the theft. I ask you, why would I steal when I have gold to pay with? But he dresses and smells unlike any noble you've ever met. Is he a lying pig thief? Jeez, calling people names. Or a noble that stinks. So it's either you declare him innocent and free him from the cage, which is a test of strength and dex, or you find him guilty and let him rot. Ooh. I'm gonna let y'all decide what happens, and I'm gonna get a drink of water while I do that. So let's put up a poll, and you all are going to decide what I'm gonna do. So, what to do? Free him, or let him, let him, or don't free him. And we will ask the community. So the poll's going up, and I'm going to grab some water while you decide this poor man's fate. But a poor man. So you will decide his fate. That's just funny. Yeah, 2 votes. No voting for me. So he smells terrible, but he's got money. He might have been the one that stole the pig. He might have been the one that stole the pig. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I'll let it tick for about another I'll let it tick for another 10 seconds. The goal swayed me. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull. And it looks like the poll says to free him. So declare him innocent and free him from his cage. It's going to be a strength dex check 211. So 211, we are going to be force check. Force. And it's a force 1 check. So red and black. Red and black. Alright, so. Here we go. We're going to spend 1 to make sure we get a red die. We're going to spend... And the dice limit is 4 for this test. We're going to spend... Ooh. Yeah, let's make sure we get a black die, too. And then, actually, yeah, that's fine. So let's get a black die. And then let's see what the other 2 dice are. Blue. Red. Alright, so we've got the 4. We got a 5, that, and a 3. We might be able to do this. I know the 3 could cover. I see it, so don't yell at me just yet. Don't yell at me just yet. I could tick that red die down 1. Where is the one I'm looking for? Blue or purple? That's what I was looking for. So I can make the... that. What can you do? You could turn that into a black or red. Boom, we got it. We got it. We got it. All right, so I'm going to play 1 card to tick this down 1, making it the 2. And then you're going to play this card to turn that blue into a black or red. No one cares. Problem solved. So we get 2 XP for that. And we solved that crisis. So back. Not too bad. It says you free the man, so advance to 213. You definitely unlock the cage, and the man leaps to the ground. He briefly thanks you and heads off into the hills. Reveal title card 6. Titale, that's rare. Title card 6. Reveal title card 68. And gain 3 gold. All right. 3 gold. Title card 6. Duntum's Return. You met a man hanging in a roadside cage who claimed to be a noble falsely accused of stealing local pigs. You set him free and he ran off into the hills. That one, and title card 8. Duntum's Acquaintance. You met a man who claims to be a noble son and rightful heir to the throne at the Lost Palace Castle Carnival. So we got those two. Okay. Then it says move to next location. So we'll move to the beach. Go back to that on C. So am I lost, bruised, or blood? I had lost, but now I'm found. So lost got changed for found. Market ring muck, so I'm good. Let's see. C1, they're all gone, so what I want to do? Well, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to head on into yon cave. So we're going to F. The only one thing left to do is face this lady. Alright. Actually, before I do, I'm gonna take a rest. Before I do. 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. Then I go into F. Shadowy Cave. And there's supposed to be an XP there. Oopsie. Whoopsie. So if there is no XP, go to F1. Otherwise, collect the XP that location. Thank you. If you have the keyword talk, no. Found, yes. So go to F3. The sandy beach transitions to hard rock and loose stone as you approach the mouth of the cave. The troll within is likely distracted, preparing her hogs for the fire. It should be a quick battle, after which you can enjoy a feast of roast pig. You can look around first to better assess the situation, but you would risk losing the element of surprise. Ugh, really? Alright, so I could charge in an attack, which is an immediate fight. Or I can explore the area first, which is Dex and Wisdom. I'm going to explore the area first. F10. I'm going to do that. You sneak up to the mouth of the cave, careful not to make a sound. The hard rock and scatter of loose stones present a challenge, as any small sound will echo throughout the cave. If you're playing in legendary mode, add the fleet-footed modifier to this skill. No thanks. So stealth 1. So stealth 1, 4 dice, black and white. So we're gonna do you, get a white die. Ugh. Gross. You'll do you to get a black die. And then we will see what we will see with these other two. Okay, give me another black die and I'll be happy. Fuck, whatever. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay. 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 Let's see what we can do. I could make a 1, a 3, or a 5, which I don't need. I need to change. If I could change, that's a 1. I could tick that down. You've got white cards. What can you do? So you can flip white. You can make a white any color. You can flip a white and a blue. You can add 2. Reroll. Tick a black. Up or down 1. So I can make that the 6. Or I can make any color a 6. Ooh. Or I can make any color a black, not a white. So I can make that a black 2. So let's hang on to that. I can make that a black 2. Can I make any color a blue or a purple? I can make a 1, a 3, or a 5. I've got everything I need. I just got to think it through. I got everything I need. So reroll a black and purple. That's just desperation. I'm not doing that. Pickpocket is a blue, which I don't need right now. I'll hang it there. I could get another die. Return all scrolls. Nope. This is for greens. Play any number of additional runic armor cards. These do not, so that's for re-rolling or flipping a green. We're not dealing with that. Every player fills their con attribute rotates attribute score with stamina from the supply. That's just con. I can add another black die. Increase or decrease a blue or green. Increase a black by 1. So that's my 6. I've got my 6. Then I can make this a... I can make this a 2. So I've got my 6. I've got my 2. I just need a 1. This is... Okay, so this could work. Sorry, I've got this all over the place because my brain's churning. Is there any way I could tick down a white? Any way that I could tick down a white? If I could do that, we got it. So I could tick up a black. That's a burn. To get 6. I've got this. I can make a 2 or a 1. This I could tick up. This could be a blue or a purple. So if I can increase the blue or purple by 1. I can swap out that 5 for a 6. I can do that. I can burn my ability to draw and roll a random die, then place it in the fatigue box. Let's see. The blue is not going to help me. Getting another black die is kind of like a burn. I know I'm going to need that to fight. Rerolling in green isn't going to help. Getting scrollbacks won't help. Getting a random die is just another burn. Not using that. Reds aren't helpful. I don't want to reroll the black. Put that over there. I don't need to tick the blue. So that leaves these. I can make the black a 6. And I could tick one of the whites. Okay. So then you can make any die black. Oh. Wait. I think I got it. Any die can be made a black. So that's the black 2. I tick the quarterstaff, tick this down to 2. And then I increase that by 1, and I did it. Woo! Got it. Okay, so. So it's this one. This one. Oh, shoot. I can only play 2 cards. I can only play 2 cards. Oh, here we go. Got it. I got it right here. Woo! Ooh, that was scary. All right. So this one will tick the black 6. This one will turn that one black. This one will tick... Actually, this one will tick this one down. Wait, I just had it. It's gone. I could turn the black to a 6. That's done. Done and done. I then can convert any color to a black or red. So I need to be able... So one of these two will... This will become... Well, it can't be a white, so it's between these two. So I'll do that. One of them needs to become a 2, which I could tick down. But I could only tick down 1. Why was I looking at loyal for the blue? This makes no sense. This one. That's what I was looking at. So I can bonus play. Ooh, bonus play. Yep, bonus play. Bonus play. Thank you. So I was looking at these, and I had the picture. I had it in my head just now. So it was, I can Unholy Flail to tick this to 6. I can tick one of these down to either a 2 or a 1. What was your purpose? You could turn this 2 into a black. Or tick this, I could tick this down and turn that into a black 2. Then I need to make this. Oh, that's it. That's what I did. Okay. So I'm going to have to use a bonus. So I'm going to have to use my bonus play. So I got it. So increase the black to 6. Done. Okay. Then, oh my gosh. I'm going to turn this die to a black 2. That goes to discard. This is a black 2. I then will... God. No, I'm going to turn this 3 to a black 3. Sorry, I'll turn this 3 to a black 3. And then I will play this to tick that black 3 down to a 2. Then, my final play is I'm going to play Quarterstaff, and this is spent. I'm going to play Quarterstaff to tick this down, this white down, to a 1. God. So I didn't have to use my bonus play, and I did it in 2 turns, in 2 cards each. Woo! I got the pressure. So that did it, and I completed it. Oh man, that was rough. All right, so I get 2 XP for that. And I completed it. So you approach undetected, F16. You carefully avoid loose stones and tiptoe your way up to the mouth of the cave to peek in. A halfling girl lies unconscious on the floor, and 2 giant troll women sit nearby, one tending to the halfling girl and the other spitting pigs for the fire. They appear to be carrying a caring couple of trolls, and seem to mean the halfling girl no harm. Perhaps you should speak with them, but it also crosses your mind that the king would be truly impressed if you return with 2 troll heads in a cart, and he'll be angry if you return empty-handed. Dadgummit, I don't want to fight him. So I can... It's not. I can, They're caring for the halfling. Let me put these cards back. This goes back. So they're caring for that, so I can attempt to speak with them. They're caring for the halfling. I'm rocking because this could end very, very badly. I'm gonna try to talk to them. I'm gonna try to talk to them. So, attempt to speak with them. F11. You present yourself to the trolls, introducing yourself as the king's guard and offering to parley with them for their lives and the life of the halfling girl. The trolls have no idea what you're saying. If your Dragul favor is 1 or higher, each player adds 1 stamina from the supply to their charisma attribute row from the supply, ignoring the usual limit. It's not, because we killed that guy, so it's the negative. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Skill check. Persuasion 2. This could go so bad. 6 dice limit. Purples, reds, blues, and white. I don't know what to do. This could go so poorly. So purples is charisma, I believe. So I could spend 2 to get a purple. I already have a purple die, but I need another one. So I'm going to spend these 2 to get a purple die. So I've got 2 purples just in case I need it. Spend all you can. I know. So then I'm going to spend 2 reds here to get a red. And then I'm going to spend another red, because this is going to turn into combat and I'm going to probably die. And then I need a blue or a white. So our pool is 6. I got a white here just in case things go crazy. So let me get a blue. Let me get a blue. And let's get the other 2 dice be rando. Actually, let me get a white just in case. So 1 more dice, rando. Green. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. I'm so nervous. Okay, what do we got? Got a purple 5. Got a 3. Got a 5. This is not what I... We got a red 1. What are you? You're not purple. You're a 3. But I can make purple. I can make this 3 purple. Then I just need a 1. I need a 1 and a 5. You become, if I flip you. So this will tick the red to a 5. Alright, so if I play these 2, I can make the red and the green work. So then I just need a 1. I need a stinking 1. Well, I could swap out. I can actually flip. Let me do this ability. Draw and roll a random die, then place it in the pool. So let me do that. Okay. So what can you do? I need white or blue. Alright, so you can make something white. Can you tick down a white? Can you tick down a white? Please, God, tell me you can tick down a white. And I have my extra play card. So I can make a white into any color. I can make any color into a black or red. I can flip a blue, flip it to a 3. I can roll 2 whites. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. That's 1 card if I need whites, if I'm getting desperate. And I can re-roll if I need to. And I can re-roll if I need to. Return 2 stamina from your wisdom attribute row to the supply. Choose a value. Change all the dice in the dice pool to that value. Alright. So let's make some decisions. So first we've got our 2 here. First, I'm going to turn that 3 into a purple. Then I'm going to tick up that 5. I've done my job. Your job is to get me a 1. Actually, I could swap out that 6 before I do that. I could swap out that 6. Can I flip? Can I make anything into white? I swap out the 5, but I can't tick down white. I can tick down purple. I can add 2 white and roll. God. I can make any color go to a 6, and then I can flip it. Boom, got it. 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 So, and let me make sure I read this rule right, because I don't want to screw it up. People, you're like, you're messing up. You're messing up. Any die goes to a 6. Yes. So, white die to a 6. Flip white die in this card to a 1. Boom. Got it. Okay, succeeded. I get 2 XP for that. Alright. So, they welcome you. They welcome you. F8. The trolls invite you to sit by their fire where they roast pigs seasoned with flakes of purple salt and crushed spices unknown to your palate. The cave fills with an otherworldly aroma that whets your appetite and awakens the halfling girl from her feverish slumber. She confirms that she is Esther Dundergrass and introduces the trolls to you as Urka and Songak. They have been kind, Esther says, but she doesn't speak their tongue well enough to explain her situation. When the meal is over, Esther falls back to sleep with a smile on her face, but her fever is as hot as ever. The trolls seem very fond of Esther, almost as if she were their own, but they seem to understand when you say that you must take her away to heal her illness. Before you go, the trolls offer you a gift. Record the keyword Esther. R. Where was I? Reveal title card 11. Title card 11. Boy, that was the most dice. So it is a lot more. It's not easier, but it's a lot better with 2 players. Troll's ally. King Terran sent you to Joloff to fetch the head of a giant troll. You discovered 2 trolls, but you befriended them. The King's Great Hall will be missing this prize, but the trolls will remember your kindness. Okay. Reveal rare card 25. Ooh, that was close. That was a close one. Grin Taker. Grin Taker. So Grin Taker, like I said, I'm kind of building out deck now. So Grin Taker will go into your hand. -1 King's Favor. So I go to 0. +1 Dragul Favor. So I go 1. So I'm balancing out. I'm balancing out. Move your party marker to location A. Read entry A5. You find the town healer and leave Esther in their care. Grateful that you have returned to Dunegrass. Grateful that you returned to Dunegrass, girl. The whole town turns out to celebrate. There is wine and song, good cheer and ham. Many, many varieties of the finest hams you've ever had the pleasure to taste. The townsfolk celebrate you, and you are begged by all to tell the tale of your heroic victory over the troll that plagued their town. You give them a story their bards can sing for generations, full of daring deeds and more than one untruth. Your celebration lasts late into the night. The next morning, you wake early and prepare to wrap up your adventure in Jolov. With the town's troll problem addressed and Esther Dunegrass returned to her kin, your mission here is complete, leaving you free to explore the area at your leisure. Your quest is complete. From now on, when a choice indicator gives you the opportunity to move to another location, you may instead turn to the end. If your entire party is exhausted, mark the death track. Look around Jolov A6. Or move to another location. You stroll through Jolov to the town square. The town is much busier today. Everyone has come back out of hiding and returning to their normal work. I want to go back to that cave. Might be some sturf in there. So I may. I don't want to fight them. Will they make me fight them? So I go to the cave. I'm just gonna. I don't want to fight them. I don't think I can go to the cave. Oh, yeah, I can. The cave is empty now, save for the remnants of the large cooking fire. So I've used the sling and the ball. What about the steel shovel? What if I use the steel shovel in the cave? F74. You scrape your shovel against the hard stone ground. It makes a horrible sound and sparks fly. It seems like the shovel won't dig much. Okay, let's go back then to the Dunegrass farm. I'm going to rest in a second. Actually, let me do that crap now, where you try to set me up. Let me do that crap right now. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This back over. He's back. Ooh. Before we move on, I just want to try one more thing before we move on. So, let's see if there is go to D1. Okay, so there's nothing to do here. We're done. Let's go to the end. I thought there was one more thing to do here, but there's not. Okay, so let us, because I tried to dig with I wanted to dig with the shovel actually at D. Was it 74? Yeah, it's just doing work like I did last time. Nothing great happens here. I'm out. I'm out. Let's be done. Move on to the next quest. So go to the end. With your mission resolved, you make preparations for the journey home to Sabek, the capital of Nalos. After a breakfast of ham and eggs, you prepare to make your way home. Which titles did you earn? Read each section below that matches a title. Smith's... let's see what we get. We got a lot of titles here. We got Smith's Hammer. We've got Friend of Gimlick's, Duntram's Return, Duntram's Acquaintance, and Troll's Ally. We got a lot to read. So, here we go. We got Smith's Hammer. Before leaving town, you drop in on the blacksmith's shop, but Rose is gone. A new smith works the forge. Yes, she left last night, he tells you. Took only a small pack with her and headed south. Said she wasn't coming back. You reason that if Rose headed south, perhaps she has business in the capital. Maybe your paths will cross again in Sabek. We have Duntum's Return, which was the other one. At the outskirts of town, you encounter a local hog farmer who greets you warmly. As you spend a few moments in the conversation, he mentions that a human pig thief somehow escaped justice and fled the area. He cautions you to take care on the road and bids you good day. Friend of Gimlick's, which we have. The gnome you met said you could introduce yourself as his friend to any member of the Starlight Door. You take this as an invitation to join their order, though you are not sure if it is one you can accept. Can members of the King's Guard dabble in the ancient mysteries? You can't imagine that Commander Zalek would approve. Even so, you can't help but wonder what else you could learn from exploring ancient sites and uncovering their secrets. Troll's Ally. As you head south, you can't help but worry about the safety of the trolls. They will not find themselves welcome anywhere in Nalos. You have befriended enemies of the crown and let them go free. Treason is the legal term for your actions. If anyone ever finds out about your new friend, you'll be sent to Kublok prison or the gallows. Uh-oh. You return to Sebek that night to find Commander Zalek unimpressed by your failure to retrieve a troll's head. Rest well tonight, he tells you. Tomorrow we march back to war. And I don't have Troll Slayer, I don't have Troll Foe, and I don't have Hated by the Trolls. Just as you are drifting off to sleep in the quiet barracks, Commander Zalek storms back in and calls you to attention. Change of plans, he says grimly. There's been an outbreak of vampirism in the Undercity. What? We need to stop the infection before it gets above ground. Vampirism outbreaks were an ugly sight on the battlefield, you remember. The King's Guard turned on one another and spread the infection while the Dragul cut their way through your ranks. You can only imagine what Undercity looks like tonight, with its encampments of outcasts and thieves clawing at each other's necks. But your duty is clear. With no other soldier present, you must take up your weapons against and follow Zalek to the gates of Undercity. Each player, you may now advance your character and clean up the map. So we're going to get ready for number 3. So let's advance our players. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 XP. And now we can look at buying stuff from the store proper. So let's, skilling up proper. So I think I might be doing some skill upgrades. So there's a Warhammer. There is Haggle. Vampires! Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens now. Kate's got me scared. There's Mesmerize. I think this is going to be a con-based heavy fight, to be honest. That's what my gut impression is that there's a lot of con that's going to happen in here, a lot of constitution to resist. So I need to get my con up to snuff. There is Chain and the traits. So I'm going to be leveling up Constitution. So it's a clean up your character, which means the Seeker stuff goes away. Alright, so that's what we got. Okay. I need to level up skills. That's a given. So I'm going to be spending, I got to spend 3, 6 for 2 skills. So we'll be leveling up both characters 2 skills. Well, I am going to level up 2 on Constitution on you. So you are going to get 2 con. Okay. And I think I can increase health too, so. And you, I'm going to level up 1 con. I'm going to give you 1 Constitution. Make that a 2. And I'm going to give you a dex. A dex bump. 2 and 2. Yes, when you upgrade, the amount you upgrade, both of them get it. I can upgrade. I need the book for upgrading characters. Advancement 17. Let's spend those other 2 XP. So increase character's health by 1, costs 1 XP until we move up. Increase the party's combat dice limit by 1. Combat dice limit plus 5. So it would be 8 to do that. Increase party's bonus play limit by 1. It's going to be the bonus play limit plus So current play limit plus current bonus play limit. So 2, 1, 3 plus 5, 8. Increase the party's mastery level by 1, which would be 3. So we're gonna do health. I got 2 left. So stinking close, but I'll just say health. They'll both boost their health up and spend 1 to boost both their health up. You'll go to 18. Alright. Alright. And we'll clean this up. If those go between missions, that is just straight broken. So that in there. Here. Oh. Go back here and make us a little bit tougher. You need at least 1 more con to grab a green. What do you mean? I got 2 greens. What are you talking about? You need at least 1 more con to grab a green? I've got 2 greens. I spent 3 and 3, 6 to get 2. I put 1 here, so 2, and I put 1 here, which it needs to be. So what do you mean grab a green? Elaborate, please. And then I got gold for 2, 4, 5. I could spend 4 gold to buy something. Either mesmerize to gain a white or reroll a red white. That's all I can really do. I'm gonna gain the chain and fan braces for 4. And you're the one with the chain stuff, right? You have leather. Leather for us. Okay, leather? Yeah. You fixed it. Oh, okay. Chain. There we go. So you're gonna get this one. Alright. So we got 1 gold, 1 XP. We got that, we got that. Clear this bad boy up. Keyword's gone. And this is 0, 2, 0. 0, 2, 0. Soul to soul. So 0, 2, 0. Alright. Cool. So let's put these up and unlock the next quest. Okay. Put these back. These go away as well. The discoveries goes back. Not mean to look at that. If now what are these ones? Discovery 2, Discovery 30. Discovery 2. Discovery 31. Okay. We've done those 2. Put that here. Get the next mission out. Oh, cool. So it goes this way. Interesting. All right. And let's grab book 3. Outbreak in the Underdark. Or the Undercity. Underdark. I've been playing D&D too much. Outbreak in the Undercity. I need to get more play limit. I really need to get more play limit. This is hurting me. So. Setup. Place the Outbreak in Undercity adventure map in the center of the table next to the party journal. Exploration XP. Place one XP on each lettered location of the campaign A, B, C, D, E. E. Party journal. Place golden XP on the party journal equal to the recorded value, which is 1. Erase the recorded value. Place earned titles on this title space. Place bonus play. Place the 3 favored markers on their regular areas. Place each player's hand cards on their hand space. Done. Place each player's class face up. Fill each attribute row to its maximum. Two. 3. We've got 1, 2, 2, 1, and 2. Okay. Place encounter tokens 1 to 4 on a table to create a pool. Flip them face down and randomize them. 3, 4, 2. Fill each of the available encounter spaces on the adventure map with the face down encounter token. So, here. Put you here. Ah, I lost this one. Dang it. Put you here. And this one. Okay. Alright. Your adventure begins. While the rest of your regiment headed north to battle, you were sent to fetch the head of the giant troll for King Taran. After your return to the capital city of Sebek, Commander Zalek ordered you into Undercity to deal with the outbreak of vampirism. Undercity, a maze of catacombs and old sewer tunnels under the capital, is populated with criminals, outcasts, rebels, and the destitute. The locals have a rather low opinion of the King's Guard, and you suspect that they won't hesitate to infect you if given the chance. You follow Zalek through a graveyard to the Royal Mausoleum. He unlocks the gate and you enter. Down 3 flights of stairs, Zalek unlocks another gate and stands aside. Beyond lies a dark tunnel, one of many entrances to this maze of underground passages. The tunnels are cold and damp, smelling of rot and pyre smoke. Place your party marker at location A. Read entry A. If there is no XP at the location A1, otherwise collect the XP. You can buy bonus play limit, but there is sadly no way to up the normal limit. You can up your combat dice, though. Oh, gotcha. Your mission is simple but not pleasant, said Zalek. Vampires are powerful Dragul warriors. There is no cure for a vampire's bite. Kill the vampire and all of the infected that you meet. Bring me proof that the creature is dead. You will know the infected by their cold gray eyes, long fangs, and the bite marks on their neck. Zalek motions for you to pass him, so you step through the gate. The tunnel branches after Azima's bones. One branch will take you to the Thieves Guild, another will take you through the ossuary of the Old Order. The third leads to the cremation pit. Stay alert. The vampire could be hiding anywhere. Zalek hands you a lantern, instructing you to use it to search carefully everywhere you go. Return here when your mission is complete, says Zalek. Then he locks the iron gate behind you. Reveal Discovery Card 81. The lantern. I got the lantern. Okay. If your king's favor is 2 or higher, no. No. Alright, so use an item. I'll use the lantern. 81. A81. You hold the lantern up to Zalek's face and the bright light makes him squint. Yes, he says, very clever. Now make sure you use it everywhere else in the Undercity. Okay. So move to another location. Well, there's only one way to move to Azima's Bones. So I move there. Which is B. B? Nope, it's D. 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 Azima's Bones. If there's no XP, pass, otherwise collect the XP. You enter a wide, pillared hall with vaulted ceilings built entirely from the bones of Azima, the benevolent Queen of Dragons and Mother of this world. It was Azima's magic that first drew the many planes and their peoples to Ulos. It was then that she forged the armaments of the immortal knight, defender of Nalos, who was the first being to cross into Ulos from another plane. These bones were placed here to honor Azima, so that another visit to the ancient dead would begin with tribute to her. Azima's scales have been set in patterns along her bones. Your lantern light reflects back at you in a brilliant prism of rainbows, as if Azima herself were smiling upon you now. As you look in awe and fear at the gigantic skeleton, your eye catches the quick movements of a hooded figure, darting about between columns made from ribs and claws. Someone is attempting to approach you unseen. I'm going to douse your lantern and wait for their approach. Dex and Con. I knew it'd be Con! So, you douse your lantern and wait quietly in the darkness, listening carefully for any sound the hooded figure might make. If you're playing Legendary, I am not. So, skill check Concealment. What did I miss? For those playing this, make sure to read the FAQ errata before beginning scenario 5. We ended up in circles until we fixed the storybook errata. Oh, good to know, Janet. Good to know. So concealment, and it's concealment 1. So black and green. Black and green. So let's make this a thing. So one to get a black. And one get a green. I knew this was going to be a con thing. And then 2 more dice. Let's blind grab. See what we get. 1, 2. Ace. This might not go well. This might really not go well. I'm going to use my Seeker ability immediately to get a die. Alright. Hey. Okay. Let's see what we can do to save our souls. I can flip all the dice in the dice pool to a value. So I can use that last if I need to. So we need a 3, 2, and a 5. We've got stuff to make things work. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we're talking about blacks and greens. Okay, so we can flip. We don't need to flip a black or a red. So, not necessary. We could make a 1, a 3, or a 5. That's something that we could do. We can make that 1 a 3 or a 5. Whichever way we want it to work. We don't want to re-roll the black. We can flip the blue to a 4. Purple. The red we could pick up or down. We could turn any color into a blue or purple. Nope. We can get another die if we need to. With a green, we can flip a green or re-roll it. So we can either flip it to a 1 or re-roll the green. Not a bad idea. That could work. I don't care about that. We can gain a black die. We can decrease a blue or green by 1 or 2. So I can make that a 5. Done. I can make this... I found something to make this work. I can make this a 3. Done. So we just need to make... So we can do that, but I need to be able to make 2. Red or black. Any white die into something. Black or red. Flip a red or white. Purple. Reroll a red or white. Reroll a red or white. Add 2 white. Add any color. Make any color 6. So add any color that we want. This might be helpful for the Grim Taker. So if I add any color, I can add, so we're good on the green 5. We're good on, I can make any die a 3 or a 5. We're good on the black 3. So we just need, ooh, what happened? So I pull a green and I roll like crap. What can I do? Nothing. I can play an extra, I got that extra dice play though, so what can I do? So I can re-roll the green again if I need. Can I take down a green? A weapon, not a scroll. Red. Blues. Shoot, shoot, shoot! I need a green 2, or I need a green 2 somehow. I could get a green die and roll it. Return 2 stamina from your wisdom attribute supply. Choose a value. Change all dice in the dice pool to that value. That's how I do it. So I got it. Here we go. And I've got two wisdom to do it with. So green going to a 5. Boom. That 1 will become a 3. Boom. I'm going to use Grin Taker on spend to grab a green die. Roll it and hope it's a 2. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use my scribe ability. Return 2 stamina from your wisdom attribute to the supply. And change all, choose a value, 2, and change all dice in the dice pool to that value. Boop. Boop. Done. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Done and done. I got my 2 XP for it. Success! So, let's see. Concealment. You gain an advantage. Fight. Why? Why? So you gain an advantage. D4. To most ears, there would be nothing to hear in the dark hall, but yours picks on the shallow breath and heartbeat of your target, enabling you to seize the hooded figure from behind. Relighting your lantern and pulling back the figure's hood, you discovered the cat-like face of a Bastja woman, her forehead painted with the eye of the starlight door. Before you can say a word, her blade is in hand. This makes me sigh. I won. I don't want to fight. 41. 41. So we're fighting Maula, the Bastja. So Maula has, I'm gonna believe that's blue, and I'm sure chat you'll let me know. Blue, black, black, and green. I'm just gonna believe that that's blue. I don't freaking. All right, so we'll get these back, but I don't get Grin Taker. Okay, so yeah, it's blue, blue, black, black, green. All right, thanks. Yeah, I'm struggling with the blue purple thing. I can't It's tough. I really wish it was written. There was verbiage. So let's get a blue. Let's get a black. Have a green. Can't get another black. I could spend up. I could spend up 3. But it'd have to be from both. There's just one more die anyway in my combat dice limit, so let's luck it. Getting another black would be great. That's used up. Another black would be great. Right. Alright, yeah. We got the blue 2 we need. And get another die. Flip you to 4th. I can get another black die. I need to do stuff with it. So I can increase a black or purple die by 1 or 2. So that will get me the 5 I need. Can I make that red a black? I can make that red a black. That should get. What can you do for me? You can take that black up too. You can make any white, any color a black, green. You add dice to the pool, and you can add 2 white. And you can make white any color. I'm going to spend. So I'm going to spend this to get 2 white die. That's unfortunate. Alright, so I can swap that out and make that a 6. But I need you to do something. I can make a white any color. That's my second. That's all I got. I can make any color of black. Kind of the same. I know I'm trying to do this in 1 round and I shouldn't, but that's okay. I'm just trying to cover up that black 5, which I can do it with that one. So let's talk about how I can mitigate them. I can make white any color. That'd be a waste. Need to spend 1 more. The black is covered. I'll take that up to a 5. I need another black spot. Then I could actually I could swap out that 3. Get a 6. Could have been those. That'll be next round with whatever I roll. This 2 could be a 5. And then I can make any color black. So my second discard is to flip this. Shoot, I gotta re-roll, don't I, afterwards? So that's pointless. That's pointless. Place any number of additional chain armor cards. They do not count against the play limit. Okay, so let's try our best here. So we're gonna re-roll. Then I can make that white any color. So I'm going to re-roll White, play any number of additional chain cards, which I'm going to reroll both white. Suck away my soul. That's my 2. I am going to increase this by 1. And I'll wait till next round to add my black die. A 1, a 3, or a 5. Oh, I'll have to wait till next. But I am going to. Nope, not yet, because I got to get rid of these. So that's it for the first round. I'm going to take 5 damage each. Ouch. 2, 4, and plus 1, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm halfway dead. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Alright, next round. Can't get black unless I spend 3. I can get a green. So let's double try for green. Then I will spend. You can make white into anything, right? So I'm going to spend 2 to get a white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12. And that's it. Get one more die. Okay. Okay. Maybe. 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 White die I could take up 5. You can make a white into any color. Then I just need to pick up a green and I'm golden. Take up a green! There it is! Oh, decrease the value of a green, not increase. Shoot. Alright, so let's take a look at what you can do. You can make a white into any color. And you can do this. We got it. 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 So I'm going to first tick up a white to a 5. And then I'm going to turn that white into a black. And make that green into a 6. And we won. So I get 2 gold and 1 XP. Good grief, lady. I don't want to fight you anymore. Stop it. Stop it. You disarm her. D6. Oh, I was supposed to get the surprise condition. I didn't even do that to myself. What does surprise do? During this skill check on the first round of combat, all stamina spent to add dice to the dice pool is returned to the supply instead. So, whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. There we go. Alright, so that was surprise. Okay, so you disarm her, D6. You disarm the Bastja woman in battle, and she surrenders to your inspection. Her teeth are indeed sharp, but her eyes are a cool light blue, not the gray of the infected. You inspect her neck for bite marks, but find none. When you ask her what business she has in Undercity, she seems resistant to answering your question. If you have the title Friend of Gimlix... Hey, Friend of Gimlix. He's my boy. We are friends. If you have the title Friend of Gimlix, D12. A look of recognition crosses the bossious woman's face. You're the king's guard that Gimlix met in Jolov, she says. He was just through here talking all about you. Said you're going to be important to the door. She stands, introduces herself as Maula, and apologizes for the misunderstanding. Really, Maula? After stabbing me? I'm to keep the guard out of the Undercity tonight, but in your case, I can make an exception. She reaches into her bag and produces a lead medallion. Give this to the orc guard at the door of the Thieves Guild, she says. When you find the library, you'll need a password. No matter what they say, the answer is always the same. And yet the eye watches us all. Say this and they will allow you entry. You thank her and let her go in peace. Reveal Discovery 78. The password is. Ah! So, lead medallion. That's what we got. Okay. Record the keyword password. Okay. We can use an item, rest, or move to an additional location. Well. Let's use the lantern with the lead medallion. 78. You study the lead medallion closely by lantern light. Its front shows the emblem of a moth and a dagger. On the reverse, several sets of initials have been engraved by different hands. You take a moment to add your own initials to the others. Each player return 1 stamina from your fatigue box to the supply. Cool. Use another item or rest. Let's rest because we've used so much. I'm actually going to use 2 this time. Woo! Hey! Wow. 12. So that's 6. And then the other 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's 6 going away. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because that 1 was to get that out. Get this back. Throw it over. Get all this back. Throw it over. Oh, and I need to put story markers. You are black. So your story marker is on 3B here. And your story marker is on 3F when revealed. You are what? Wait. So when revealed, that one will pop up. Okay. Oh, when you rest, all your stats fill up again. I thought it was just kind of you take away, but that's cool with me. Okay. Boop. LG. Life's good. Alright, so get rid of this. 41. 41. Okay, so where were we? So we rested, then it says we can move to another location. Alright. So we can go to the Thieves Guild, which goes through this fun zone, or we can go to my side story and then go to the Thieves Guild through the ossuary. Ossuary. I don't know why I keep saying it. It's just a weird word. But that's backstory. This has the password that I need. I don't even know what an ossuary is. Dice just removes fatigue to the supply. If you don't roll high enough, some might be left, but you will always refill your attributes from the supply. Cool, good to know, good to know. I don't even know what an ossuary is. Is that like a... It's not a mausoleum. Huh. Let's see, what can I do? I can... If we head to the Thieves Guild, that's just moving down and then to the pit. The Thieves Guild might be infected with it, but I have the password. I don't know what to do. She told me to head to the Thieves Guild. That's what she told me to do. She told me to do it. She said... well... When you find the library, you'll need a password. Boom. 3. So, combat encounter. Adventure. Adventure! Ah. Okay. If you have the title Friend of Gimlix, advance to 3-5. Hey. 3-5. At the bottom of the slippery slope of muck, find Gimlix chiseling away at the forehead of a strange skull embedded in the ground. He seems surprised to see you. I didn't think you were the type to slum it in Undercity, he says, but you come at a good time. Look at this. Gimlix chisels breaks through the bone, and he puts forth a wand topped with an enormous blue gemstone. A cursed object to be sure, but cursed by our own plane and none other. Care to join me in testing it out? We'll touch the gem at the same time. Ready? Gimlix's eye shines with anticipation as he stares at the jewel. Let's see. If I convince him that it's too dangerous, it's an int check. If I don't, it's a strength and con. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Gimlix, you moron. It's a cursed object. Alright. There's a red button, and Gimlix is asking me to touch it. So I'm gonna leave that to y'all, and you let me know. So, what to do? Touch the cursed object. Or don't touch the cursed object. Ask your community. Polls going up. Hit the button. There's a big red button. Ugh. I'll tell y'all what I want to do after I see what y'all vote. I'll tell y'all what I want to do. Three of you are terrible. All right, cool. I'll end the poll. 4? Oh my gosh. All right. Then the poll. It's unanimous. We're touching the object. It's unanimous. So we're going to touch the object. So trust Gimlix and touch the gemstone because everyone wants to see me squirm. 345. You reach out and touch the gem on top of Gimlix's wand, unsure of what to expect. It crackles with energy as you make contact, and you feel your mind being pulled into the beautiful depths of the gemstone. If your Starlight Door favor is 1 or higher, each player adds 1 stamina to any attribute row from the supply, excluding the limit. Well, it's a con strength check, right? So I'm gonna add 1 to your strength and 1 to your con. And we're doing an endurance 2 check. So that is 6 dice I'm gonna roll. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a thing. So let's get our dice bag. So 1, 1, green, 1, 1, red. 1, 1, green, 1, 1, red, and 1, 1, black. Why is that blue? And then we'll grab our blind die. And I didn't even vote. So what are we getting? Blue die. Okay, so that's our 2, 4, 6. And remember, we can use our ability if we need to. Okay, what do we got? Got a green 1. Got a red 2. See what we can do. I can increase a black by 1 to make that to get the 4. And then I can decrease a green by 1 to get that. That's my 2 that I could play. Okay, just in case. What do you got? I can make any color into a black or red. That's not going to help. I can flip a red or white. I can make any color 6. I can roll white dice. I can get an extra die of any color. I can make white into any die. I can reroll white or red. More than 1. I can swap out that blue for a green and make that, and then take care of 2 of those. But I need you to take care of the other 2. So you can make this a 1, but that doesn't matter. I have my extra die play, so you could take that 1 up to a 2. Make any die a red or flip it. Get it 6. Roll 2 whites. If I get a 4, I'm golden. I don't rude. So I could turn a white into any color. Let us use our ability to draw a random die. And I got another green. That goes into the pool. We're going to switch this 6 for this 4. That there. Okay, so then I can do the black. I can switch this. It says you can draw 1 and roll random, then place it. You may exchange a die in the dice pool for a die in the fatigue box. So it doesn't say you can't do it more than once. So I've got him. I got him. So play the sling to decrease this bad boy to 2. And then I'll play the unholy flail to increase this bad boy to 4. Done and done. Done and done. So, let's see. You withstand its strange power. Advance to 337. You touch the gem and are transported to your most fearsome memory of the Dragul invasion. Vinrador, a great dragon, looks down on you in disgust, preparing to breathe her fire. But you survive that encounter, and you tell yourself that you can also survive the intensity of this memory. As you gain confidence, the strength of the memory fades, and you find yourself back in Undercity with Gimlet, who tucks the wand into his handkerchief and puts it away. Nicely done, he says cautiously. By the way, did you get a chance to meet my friends in the library? I think you get along with them. He shakes your hands and bids you farewell. Each player add one stamina to your wisdom attribute row from the supply, ignoring usual limits. Okay. Rest. Yes. Yes. Yes, I will. I will do that. I will take you up on that offer. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And I will back up. Back. Back. Two. And pull. Back. Bag. Okay. So I'm all rested. All right. I'm rested. That's 3 done. Move to next location. Let's go to the ossuary. So which is B. That's darn my backstory. So B. Collect the XP that's on there. The ossuary of the Old Order houses the remains of the founders of Ulos. Representatives from every corner of the Planarverse united under Azima the Benevolent long before Nalos divided itself from Dragul. There must be thousands of founders buried here, their skulls and bones covering the surface of every wall, creating the sense that this whole eerie space was built not of earth and stone, but of the dead. Use an item, rest, or move to another location. Well, I am going to take care of this. That's what I'm going to do. So that is 3B of the transported backstory. Adventure 3, location B. In the dim light of the ossuary, you begin to grow weary. Finding a spot to rest, you manage to fall asleep. In your dreams, you find yourself in a vast library. A woman in a black uniform with large ivory buttons is hurriedly reshelving books that appear to have fallen to the floor. As she does so, other books leap from the shelves of their own volition. When the woman sees you, she pleads for your help. If we aren't careful, she warns, the stories will mix together. It is not permitted. The queen will have my head. You see a... Okay, so I'm getting like the Queen of Hearts vibe here. You see a hand reaching up from the pages of one of the books laying on the floor. It appears one of the characters is attempting to escape from their story. Help the librarian restock the books, or help free the character from the story. Oh, when I rest? Okay. Okay. Sure. So do I help the librarian restock her books, or do I help free the character from their story? I don't know. I don't want to make the queen mad, but so the queen will have her head if I free the. But if I free the character, I might get an ally. And it says as a hand. I'm gonna help free the character from the story. This is probably the worst idea. Aww. Move your alignment marker back 1 to center so it's no longer lawful. You grab the hand emerging from the book and help pull the creature up from the page. You repeat the process with each book you find, and gradually the library fills with fictional characters. A few, tired of their own stories, enter the pages of those containing tales unlike their own. Horrified, the librarian stares at you with fear in her eyes. Then, without warning, she bursts into flames and is quickly reduced to a pile of ash. A punishment, no doubt, from the queen for her failure. One of the characters you freed, a strange-looking gnome in yellow fine clothes, approaches you and places 3 gold in your hand. My debt to you, he announces, is now paid in full. When you wake up, you discover that the 3 gold coins remain in your hand. Gain 3 gold coins, and then do whatever you're going to do. So I killed somebody, but I got money for it. Am I an assassin? Okay, so it just says use an item, rest, or move on from what that said, so it's the same thing. So I'm going to let's check out the lantern. 81. You search around the ossuary with your lantern and find a narrow passageway in a corner that leads you up some stairs into an ancient sepulcher. Reveal discovery card 30 and place an XP on it. Ooh. 30. The ancient sepulcher. Come on. You can do it. It's on me. There we go. So it is 4 stars, so it's here. And there's a thingy on it. Okay. I could use another item, rest, or move to another location. I'd probably say, I don't know. Sure, let's. I'm going to move up here to the ancient sepulcher. This is probably a bad idea. I'm going to die. We are going to die. If you have any of the titles, Vampire's Executioner, Vampire's Prayer, Vampire's Thrall, F5. If not, there's no XP F1, otherwise get the XP that's on there. You enter an ancient sepulcher and find a halfling man standing perfectly still and staring blankly at a decorated urn as if he were in some kind of trance. The urn upon which he is transfixed is marked with runes that you cannot decipher. A low voice seems to come from every direction at once. The proper translation is ashes of the eldest sire of us all. Startled, you look around. The halfling did not move his lips, and there is no one else in the sepulcher. He was the first of our kind, burned alive by a jealous human, the voice continues. As it does so, a mist fills the sepulchre and slowly coalesces into an enormous bat-like figure in the center of the room. Damn it. The creature introduces itself to you as Lord Yuan Rokta. If you have the keyword library, F4, otherwise F2. You find that your arms and legs will not obey you. Lord Rokta has you frozen in place. He explains that he is here in Nalos to recover the ashes of the eldest sire of all vampires. These ashes are missing from their urn. The people who stole our treasures call themselves the Starlight Door. The vampire says to you with his mind, find them. Kill them. Bring me what is mine. The vampire returns to mist and you regain control of your limbs. As you leave, you notice the dark, inky black leaking from 2 punctures in the halfling's neck. Move to another location. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, so we're back in the ossuary. No XP, read B1. Your lantern light flickers over the irregular surface of the countless ancient bones. There are many dark corners to explore. There's really nothing else to do. So I'm gonna head on to the Thieves Guild to see if I can get through. So I'm going to go this way. And we'll do encounter 1. From the tunnel ahead, you hear the sounds of lute and drum. You turn a corner and find yourself in a well-lit grotto decorated with woven carpets, stuffed couches, and glass lanterns. A cohort of young Sabek nobles are gathered here, dressed in their finest clothes, dancing, drinking, and making music. A young Wrathborn noble sporting a long mustache and a fine dress introduces themselves to you as Crete. Crete gives you a strong handshake and a slap on the shoulder. Come, they say, join us. We've sent out a friend to bring back the vampire's bite. Stay a while, and you can get bit too. These poor fools are trying to get infected, thinking it fashionable. As King's Guard, you cannot allow the children of Sebek's nobility to endanger the kingdom this way. Draw your weapon and force them to leave, or join them and attempt to persuade them to leave. Humma. So it's either a fight or a wisdom charisma check. I'm going to chase them off. I'm going to chase them off. OFT. So, draw your weapon and force them to leave, because as the King's Guard, this will not be had. No tomfoolery will be had here. Because if I join them and attempt to persuade them, I feel like if I fail, I'm going to get bitten by a vampire. And that's not fun. That's not fun. So, let's get them let's tell them to beat it. God. I should not have done that. You draw your weapons and the young noble stands at attention, producing rapiers and preparing themselves to duel as if there were a training session with the palace. Clear out, you order. It is too dangerous for you here. Crete sneers at your command. Vampirism is lovely, and we want it, they say, and the other young nobles all nod in agreement. Come now, Crete says, pointing their rapier at your neck. We are ready for you. So we're doing Crete and human. So 8 and 28. 28. And 8. Good lord! We're dead! Oh, this is gonna chafe. Alright, so oh my gosh! Off with you! Be gone! We're going to die! Sweet! Alright, so purple is the big thing. So we're gonna spend 2 here to get purple. Probably make some purple, but we need a red. So we'll get a red. Got a green 5. And I think that's blue, so we've got that covered. But I need more purple. We need another green. So I've got red, and we need blue. Oh, I can't do that much. I only got 3 combat dice. We can't do blue. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. So I only got 3 combat dice. Okay. Not good. Not good. Alright, so what are we dealing with? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Purple 3. Red 5. Flop. Flop. Then let's see what else we can do. I can add a rando dice. That's the only thing I can do right now. We're gonna spend that and add a pack. Okay. We're going to add to the pool. What can I do with that second? I can make any color into a blue. Flip a blue. Or grab you. Actually, no, that's yes. And I can get that green and I could probably make it a purple. Second. Yes, I can. Get this green into a purple. I've got 1, 2, and 5. Well, I got a 1. That's my 2. We can add. We can make a blue or red. And I can make a 6. I can make a purple 6. Spending that extra, I can make a white die. Get 2. I can get any color I want and make that die a 6, and then take it down. So that's what I can do to cover. Yeah, because that 4 hit's going to suck. So I'm going to be burning this bonus play. First things first, I'm going to use Grin Taker to get a purple die. I'm then going to... That was my bonus. I'm then going to make that purple die a 6. I'm going to tick it down to 5. And I have nothing else I can play. So we're going to take some damage. We're going to take 6, 8. We're going to take 8 damage. 8. Six. 8. 5, 6, 7, 3, 3, and 2. All right. Next round. Green. Green. I need a blue. 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 And let's get a rando. White. Blue 2. Do I have a flip for that? For green? I do. Runic necklace. Flip this to 1. Boom! We won. Woo! Actually, it'd have been 1 more because it was 2 from there and then 1 from there. I missed 1. He would have hit me with 1 too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So we won. But damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. So we were okay. We're okay and we won. Alright, so we get 1 gold and 1 XP from you. 1 gold, 1 XP. We get 2 XP and 1 gold from you. 2 XP, 1 gold. Woo! We won. That hurt. That hurt bad. Okay. So you subdue them and send them home. 310. Live combat never follows the rules of a controlled sport like fencing. So your military experience easily trumps the young nobles practicing with rapiers. One by one, you disarm them and they reluctantly agree to leave. One of our friends is still out in the tunnels looking for a bite, says Crete. Send her home too when you find her. Reveal title card 14. Crete Savior. You met some young nobles in Undercity who sought the vampire's bite. You convinced them to return home unbitten, but they were not grateful. Crete the Wrathborn was especially resentful of your intervention. I don't care. Okay, then we rest. Oh, heck yeah, I'm spending 2. I'm hoping for a 12. No, that's not bad. So, 5, 6, and 5, 6, and let's get some energy back. God, that sucked. Alright, so... Stupid nobles and their stupid fads and their stupid faces. Alright, so 3, 2, 1. Do I get the bonus play back on arrest? I didn't check. If I get bonus play back on arrest. Resting. Spend XP to get it. Each player draws dice, rolls it. Each player rolls their dice and returns stamina from the fatigue to the supply. Each player refills the attribute row. Score each player whose class was face down. Each player returns all bonus play tokens from their fatigue box to the space on the journal. Yep, get it back. Each player returns all cards they spent. Flip the rest token in the journal. Unlike most choice indicators, the rest choice indicator never directs the party to another story entry. After resting, the party must read the list of choice actions to be able to do it again. Okay. Cool. Yep. All right. So we got the title card. We beat him. We rested. This is done. It is done. And then we can move to C. So we can carry on My Wayward Son to C. Okay. C says Thieves Guild. If you have the keyword stolen, nope. If you have the keyword coin, no. Is there no XP? Nope. Otherwise, gain the XP. There is a Thieves Guild here. Their headquarters burrowed in the cavern wall that has been carved in an unusual shape. At the entrance to the guild, you meet an elderly orc who submits you to inspection. No bite on me, he tells you, displaying his neck. When we see the infected, we send him to the pit. The orc seems eager to make small talk, and he asks you about the immortal knight. I heard he's gone missing, he says. Any word from Sebek? Like everyone else, you've heard the rumors that the immortal knight disappeared during the Dragul invasion. You have to admit that there have been no good news on that front. The orc shakes his head. Too bad. I saw him slay a dragon, just north of Jolov in the Black Dunes. We kept the kobolds at bay, and he and Tark Nowlin handled the rest. You nod politely and move to enter the Thieves Guild, but the orcs stop you. Members only. It's a private party. I'm afraid. Use an item. So we're going to use the medallion 78. C78. You show the orc guard the lead medallion and he looks impressed. Steal a medallion from a thief? That's the only way to become a member of the guild, he tells you. Go on in. Each player return 1 stamina from your fatigue box to the supply. Continue to C3. PO. You enter the Thieves Guild headquarters and are met by a large orc woman who introduces herself as Gonk. New blood? She looks you over suspiciously. You look more like Kingsguard to me. They arrested my aunt 3 years ago for stealing a lousy apple and they still haven't let her out. On her table, Gonk has a rolled parchment with a wax seal showing the Eye of the Starlight Door. If your Starlight Door favor is 1 or higher, which it is, go to C4. Gonk catches you looking at the parchment. She hands it to you and collects your guild token. Go ahead, she says. Open it. You break the wax seal and unroll the parchment, revealing a map to the secret entrance of a library. Tell them I said hello, says Gonk. Now how about some training? Return Discovery card 78 to the Discovery deck. Okay. Reveal Discovery card 3. 3. And place an XP on it. And that is on 3 square. So it's here. Okay. Record the keyword coin. Okay. Shuffle the skill deck and reveal 2 cards. Place them face up next to the adventure to create a market. Skill deck. While at location C, you may buy cards from this market for their price. If your king's favor is 1 or higher, the price of each card of the market is increased by 1. If your king's favor is 0 or lower, it's 0. The price of each card at the market is reduced by 1. If you buy a card, add it to one of the player's hand. Am I the only one that knows that song that I just sang, or no? I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not. Alright. So it says reveal 2 cards. So there is Move Silently and Intimidate. And it's cost 7 and 6 respectively, because that sucks. So 2, 4, 6. Each player returns 2 stamina from their fatigue box to the supply. Ooh. It's also minus dex. So it's -1, 6, minus dex 2, 5, so 4. So it's 4 gold for Move Silently. And Intimidate is 8 minus strength. If I give it to you, it's 5 minus 1, 4 gold. Do you have red card mitigation? I don't think that's going to help me. I do have red card mitigation. I'm good. Do you have red card mitigation? Yeah, you got rerolls on reds. So red's not going to help me much. So I'm going to do... This is going into Wyla's deck. So I'm going to do dex. So 7 minus dex, 7, 6, 5, minus 1, 4. So 4 gold. And that will be what's there. Okay. Learn a skill from the Thieves Guild, which is what I did. Or rest and move to another location. I could... I mean, is rest kind of wasted? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got about like 5 damage on you, 5 damage on you. So it's putting us at 12 and 13 health respectively. It'd be an XP loss to do it, but there's an encounter coming up that I really don't want to deal with. Let's shine some lantern light around. You hold up your lantern to face the orc guard, but he pushes it away. Keep that off me, he says. I look better in the dark. Idiot. Alright, so let me rest and prep for what's next. So I'll take a rest back. I'll do that to get rid of both of these. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Cool. So we're good. I'll put these back, and we will continue on. It's an XP waste, but I don't want to go into another scenario like a fight where I'm gonna get killed very easily. So it's best to just... I'm being very cautious. Oh my God. 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's move to the next location because we got the library. So we're gonna move here for number 4. 3, 4. If you have the title Duntum's Return, and I do. Ooh, I do. Duntum's Return. So if you have the title Duntum's Return, go to 3, 6. After climbing up a brick embankment, you find yourself in the middle of a skirmish between a gang of children and the human man you encountered at the cage near Joloff. The man's hand is caught inside a wooden box and he is swinging it around to keep the children at a distance. They all hold knives and they seem intent on cutting until they get their box free from his hand. Give us back our box, dum-dum! Shout the children, who all have stripes of green cloth tied around their arms or legs. I'm trying, can't you see? The man cries, but the children don't appear to be patient. It seems that there will be blood unless you intervene. So defend the man against his attackers, or seize the box and return it to the children. Did you refill the charisma on Maula? Ooh, thank you. Forgot to do that. Thank you. Alright, so poll, because I don't know what to do. What to do? Defend the man against children. Or seize the box and return it to children. Give the box back to the kids. So it's either, so defend the man is a strength int test. Seize the box is a dex int test. I'm thinking more seize the box and give it back to the kids, but I want to hear what y'all think. I want thoughts. Choices. More choices. Because he's trying to get it out to give it back to the kids, so I think he's trying to do that. But we'll see. No voters? Okay. Alright, I'll seize the box and give it back to the kids. So we'll end the poll. Alright. So seize the box, give it back to the kids, deck and int to go to 340. You stand beside the children and order the man to put down the box and cease his struggle. He leaps about frantically and yells, I'm trying to put it down, can't you see that? You catch him and hold him still while working to free his hand from the trap. The children look on impatiently, knives in hand, ready to finish a job if you can. So, Thiefcraft 1. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Okay, so black and is that purple? Alright, I gotta hold this up because I don't know what color that is. So is that purple? Is that what that is? Ugh, so frustrating. Or is it blue? That blue looks purple. I think it might be. Is it purple or is it blue? I don't know. So the check says that it is a dex int. Int is blue, black, blue, black, blue. Okay, thanks. Right. Yeah. So we're gonna get a black die. A black die. We're going to get a blue die. And we're going to get one more black. No, we're not. No, we're not. Got a black here that I might be able to flip. That I can trade in if I need to. I would love to get another blue, but I don't have 3 I want to burn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to burn 3 to do it. Let's go rando and hope I get 2 blues. Give me a black. Give me a black. Red. All right. Let's see how we do. Well, that ain't bad at all. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. So I can make the blue. I can't. I can make the. I can't. I can make the red a 6. Can I make the red a black? Can I make the red a black? Can I make the red a black? I can make the red a blue. Oh, there we go. So I can increase the red by 1 and make the red a blue. And then this is going to go on here, but I'm going to swap out something for a second. I can blow up to 5, not a 6. Can I flip? Can I flip a... I can make anything a 6. And I could change anything to what I want. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. So I will place this here. And I will convert any color I want. Just dang, keep missing the poles. It's alright. I think the symbols on skills with lines are blue or green. Other colors are solid lines. Why is that? Why is that? Why are they not solid lines? Anyway, I got it. I got it, because I made that with this color, so I'm good. So we completed it. Let's see. You free him. Advance to 43. You pin the man down and release his hand from the rigged box. The children thank you, take the box, and disappear into the dark. The human bows and introduces himself to you as Lord Jeremy Duntum. Not Lord Dum Dum, he clarifies, though I suppose getting my hand stuck in this box would suggest otherwise. He thanks you kindly, and you ask him why he is in Undercity. After you release me, he says, I decided to return to Sebek and give up on my wandering. Then I saw these poor children begging in the street, and I took pity on them. Oh my god, is this a crock of crap? They asked if I could look at a box they had found, and if I could help them open it. I did not know I did not know it was rigged. You tell Lord Duntum to keep himself out of trouble. Not too likely, I'm afraid, he says as he leaves. By the way, if you ever do see a pig with a black spot shaped like a swan, give her my regards and tell her I'm headed north to our family's estate. What? What? Rest or move? What? I'm going to rest. Because I want my expended cards back. That back. Yeah, that's enough. That'll do. That'll do. Where'd this come from? 3, 2, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2. There it is. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Yeah, some questions about that pig. So, we're gonna make our way to the library because there's a password that I haven't used yet. So we're gonna making our way to the library, which is G. The pit looks like where all the vampires are. So the library is G. If there's no XP, gain XP if there is. If you have the keyword password, go to G2. Down a dark passageway, you find a door painted with a familiar eye. When you knock, a small peephole opens and a man's voice speaks. We are everywhere and cannot be seen. You recite the password Maula gave you, and yet the eye watches us all. The door swings open, leading you into a dim candlelit library of ancient tomes. In the center of this room is a wooden table where several cloaked figures sit, pondering a map of Sebek. Near the map sits a gray drawstring sack. Record the keyword library. Continue to G5. G5. An elderly Dragon King man rises from the head of the table and greets you. Welcome. You arrive at an important moment. Soon we will restore our world to its proper place at the center of the planiverse. To do so, we must possess all objects of power. He stands slowly and approaches you. We invite you to join us, but first, you must perform a small task of initiation. No. The other figures rise from their seats, and you notice the Bastia woman who you encountered in Azimus Hall among them. A map of Sebek is spread out on the table with red markings all over it. The major sites. It is not clear exactly what the Starlight Door is planning, but it looks like it will not be pleasant for the city. Your duty as King's Guard is certain. You must arrest these rebels before they can disrupt the peace of Sebek. When you agree to perform their task of initiation, Maula smiles, as does the elderly Dragon King man. I am Masik. He tells you, your task is simple. Open this desk and bring what you find there to the Temple of Ulos at dawn. Masik points to a small Duragulium writing desk. Atop the desk is a quill, an empty inkwell, and what looks like a broken statue. It's a white marble neck mounted to a wooden base that is engraved with the name Bertram Hogna. But Mr. Hogna is missing his head. There's no obvious way to open the desk, and it does not yield to force. You take the inkwell, thinking that it might come in handy. Maula hands you the gray drawstring sack. Take this. It might be useful if you have to deal with the vampire, she says. You open the sack and find that it is full of ashes. Hey. So, Starlight Door goes up 1. Reveal Discovery Card 56. Empty inkwell. Reveal title cards 22, 27, and 28. Wow. That's a lot. Okay. Eight, 7, 22. Alright, so we have Ossix's Esteem, an elderly Dragon King and member of the Starlight Door, look kindly on you in Undercity when you agree to take on the quest of an initiate in their order. Maula's respect. You have earned the respect of Maula, a stealthy Bastia thief and member of the Starlight Door. She is impressed by your interest in the occult secret. And Starlight Hope. You are welcomed by members of the Starlight Door. We invited you to join their order. Will you prove yourself worthy? Will you prove yourself worthy to advance in their ranks? Okay, so wait, didn't she give us some ashes? Why didn't I write that down? Because it says oh, good lord, I picked the wrong thing. Wait, I'm lost. So password goes to G2, G2 goes to G5, G5 goes to G9, G9 gets reveal 56, 22.7, use an item. Okay, I'm good. We're good. Use the lantern and the inkwell, so 56, G5681. Looking more carefully at the empty inkwell by lantern light, you see that the dried substance within is not ink, but blood. Ugh. So let's look at... As you hold empty inkwell in the library, you feel an otherworldly presence surrounding you. Please, whispers the spectral force, fill it for me. You tuck the inkwell back into your pack, making no promises. And one. Inkwell of blood. You search the library with your lantern and find the biography of Bertram Hogna. He was a dwarven poet who penned his verse not in ink, but in his own blood. Maula hands you the drawstring sack. Take this, it might be useful if you have to deal with a vampire, she says. You open the sack and find that it is full of ash. I didn't get any ashes. I didn't get a keyword. Jack. Let me see if this is in the errata. If there's something. It's tied to the keyword. Oh, it's tied to the keyword library. Don't worry, you do have the ash. Okay. Alright, so the pit is next. We all fell in the pit. We can go back to the Thieves Guild and ask about it. So let's do that. And go to C. Because there's nothing else for me to do here. So we'll go to C. I have the word coin. If you have the keyword coin, go to C2. The Thieves Guild is open to you. The elderly orc that guards its entrance nods to you. Inside, Gonk welcomes you back. While at location C, you may buy cards. Yeah, so I can learn a skill, rest, or move to another location. What skills you got? What skills you got? While at this location, you may buy cards from this market for their price. Pretty much. So, see what we got. 2 cards. Acrobatics and Entrap. Both cards I'd want. Both cards I can't afford. This one, it would be reduced by 3 to 5, -1, 4. I can actually buy that card. Whoa ho ho! And I will. So we're gonna spend 4 gold. Buy that card. Learn me a new skill. Alright. And then let's do C56 and see what that does. There is no C56. Oh, jerks. Can't use it here. Okay. Alright, let's go to Azima's Bones and see what happens there. That is D. D1. The hall is quiet now. Azima the Benevolent rests in power and beauty. Let's do if it's a D56. 81. You shine your lantern over the empty inkwell. The color reflection from Azima's scales makes the inkwell look as though it were filled with rainbows. The mother of the world would have appreciated the gesture, but she deserves a better offering than this. You set the empty inkwell on the floor of Azima's hall and instantly feel ashamed that you have not brought a more worthy offering for the mother, so you tuck it back into your pack. And 81 would just be you scour the room. Okay. I'm not ready to face that dude. We might have to go to the pit. Or I could skip the pit. The pit is where vampires are. Because the thief guy says, if they're vampires, we send them to the pit. That's what he said. That's what he told me. It's what he said. It's what he said. He said that. That's what he said. But I have not unlocked her 3F yet. What's F? F is here. So it says when revealed. Oh, when revealed. Okay, so we were supposed to do her 3F long time ago. So 3F when revealed. So when we were up here, that was supposed to happen for her. And I missed it. So we're going to do it now. 3F. you are split. I forgot to do that for her because I'm a terrible person. Split. 3F. A woman approaches from behind a vault. You notice that she has 2 bite marks on her neck and a hungry look in her eyes. As she shuffles forward, she begins arguing with herself. We are hungry, she mutters. Yes, yes, but we must be careful. Medea believes that fighting this woman might be an entertaining challenge. The affected pose a threat to other cities. They deserve their fate. Thaddeus's only thought is to help the poor woman by setting her loose would have unpredictable consequences. If you give her some of your own blood without allowing her to bite you, her hunger might dissipate. Perhaps that way she would be less dangerous than others, at least this time. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all decide this. So it's either we're gonna... Hey, Tiny, what's going on? It's either we're going to kill her or give her some of our blood. So, what to do? Kill or give our blood? What do you want to do? Voting is open. Give her some blood. Voting is open. So, vote. Red Cross. That's amazing. Who we killing, Canje? So my backstory for Wylia is she ran across when we were in the sepulchre, she ran across a lady who was like, hey, I want some blood. I'm hungry, but I can't think straight. So it's either she's a vampire, so we either kill her or we slit her wrist, let her drink some without letting her bite us. So it's like, hey, open your mouth, give her some blood, or kill her. So all depends on what we want to do. All right. So let me go ahead and end voting. Here we go. It's like, what are we doing? Oh, killer. Death. All right, so we got give her some blood 66 and kill her 33. So split player, move your alignment marker up 1 to good. Okay. The infected eagerly agrees to your proposal, making a thin cut along your arm with a dagger. You allow blood to flow into the woman's mouth, but as she feeds, she becomes even more ravenous. She grabs your arm and seems as though about to sink her teeth into your flesh. Thaddeus relinquishes control and Medea takes over. She fights the infected, wounding and nearly killing her. Frightened, the creature runs away, vanishing down a dark passageway. In her hurry, she drops a satchel that has been slung over her shoulder. You find a strange pendant inside. Reveal rare card 85 and add it to her hand. 85. Almost got bit. Saw that coming. Pendant of Duality. Change a die in the dice pool to the same value as another die in the dice pool. And that's a one-time burn thing. So that's going to go into her deck. And we have marked off 3B and 3F. Okay. You weren't supposed to hurt her, Thaddeus complains, and the two begin to argue amongst themselves. They may bicker constantly, but it was only through their combined efforts that they were able to protect you from the infected. So use an item or rest. So that's where we landed. So we're done with Nephra's backstory in this playthrough. Okay, so let's see what else we got. So we're gonna move. I could go to the pit. If I go to the pit, I mean, truly, we just have to go here now and deal with the problem. And that's pretty much it. The pit has vampires in it. If I go to the pit, I'm gonna get attacked by a vampire. So at this point, it's either go here or go here. Because I think, yeah, because F is like, if you have library, then you're good. Then proceed, right? I don't want to get bit. That's great burn card. You can change one hit die to the other misses. Yeah, to the other misses, of course. I don't. I don't know where to go. Because the Thieves Guild says anyone who changes into a vampire gets sent to the pit. That's what he said. That was his message to me. I really don't want to go to that pit. I'm gonna go to here. Yeah. What happens? If you have any of the titles, Vampire's Executioner, Vampire's Prey, or Vampire's Thrall, otherwise it's empty, you sneak to the dark corner of the ossuary that obscures the path of the Vampire Sepulchre. If you have the keyword library, go to F4. You feel Lord Rokta's presence in your mind, sifting through your memories like a pair of hands searching your head for lice. I know you have the ashes, he says. Show them to me. Against your will, you find yourself retrieving the gray drawstring sack from your pack. When the vampire sees it, he draws near and takes it from your hand. He opens the bag and looks upon the ashes with reverence. Suddenly, you find that you are in control of your body once more. It seems that Lord Rokta's hypnotic powers dissipate when he is distracted. I want to thank you, he says. You've done me a great kindness, and I would like to return the favor. Ooh. So it's either attack while you can, or wait to see what happens. I am going to fight his sorry face. So, attack while you can. F6. You drive at the vampire with your steel. Surprised by your attack, he bares his fangs, spreads his wings, and takes flight to strike you from above. Special combat. The following combat will redirect you to a new storybook entry after the first round. Make sure to read these 3 possible outcomes once the first round is complete, and turn to the corresponding entry in this book. Here we go. So 38. Yeah. You gonna take the ashes from what? You gonna take from me, fool. I take from you. Clown's in for a swabbing, no doubt. Once again, I'm assuming that's blue. Let me see if I can make it show again. I'm assuming this is blue. Otherwise, so we got the 4. So first round. First round. Round 1. Fight. Alright, so I can get more blue dice, more white dice. I ain't got a problem with that. We need a red. For sure. We need a blue. For sure. And then I can get more white dice. That's okay. You gotta make this work. Come on, baby. Okay. I'm going to use my ability first to get a new die. Another stinking red die. Oh, God. Okay. So you are going to give me 2 dice. That's for darn sure. You're going to give me 2 white dice. The first thing I'm going to do... You'll get 5, right? I'm going to trade one of these for these. That. And I use my ability. Okay. We can turn all dice to what I want, but I'm not ready for that yet. White dice can make you a 5. Your second one would make you a 5. That would get me that 5. So second one discard to make you flip to a 5. Cover that. That's my 2. You're gonna spend that 1. I can make that 1 a 5 straight up. I can make that 1 a 5. What about the blue? Can I get the blue? If I can get the blue, I'm fine. Decrease a blue value by 2. Boom, got it. So, not done yet. I'm not done yet. So then I will spend this examine to make this that. I will spend this blue sling to decrease that blue by 2 from a 4 to 2. Not done yet. Remove 2 stamina from your wisdom attribute to the supply. Choose a value. Change all dice in the dice pool to that value. Removing 2. Changing all dice in the dice pool to a 6. Boom! What? Oh, Brian, having 2 hands. It's been going much better. Yes. So defeated. So I beat him. I beat him in 1 round. All right. So it says special combat rules. So round 1 ends. Victory at the end of round 1. Lord Rokta retreats under the face of your blows. Leave any played cards in your discard space. F13. Oh God. So do I collect the rewards? So then I go to F13. I have to collect the rewards. So I get 2, 1, and 1. And I get 2 gold. No, read first. Okay. Read first, don't collect. Okay. F13. Retreating under the force of your blows, Lord Rokta hisses and his body turns to mist. He coalesces into a more agile bat form, his pale skin gone and replaced with a bat's fur, fangs dripping with blood. Do not collect the rewards on the Lord Rokta enemy card. Return the card to the supply and return all dice to the dice bag. Leave any played cards in your discards. Seems cheap. If you're playing in legendary mode, add nightmare. Nope. Combat bat 3. All right. So, okay. We're combating bat and seeing what happens next. So, I'll spend 2 to get a white die. 1 and 1 to get a black die. I got a red. So I'll get a green as well, just that's my 3. Dang it. I had him, man! I had him! I had him! Oh, that makes me angry. Okay, what do you do? What can you do to... You could do stuff to a green, right? Oh, sweet. So you can flip that green to a 3. And increase the white die by 1. So you can take out 2 things. Can you add another die? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. So I'm going to increase this to 2, put it here. And I'm going to flip the green die to a 3 here. Then, Zen, a moment of Zen. This is only hoping. So let's see if this works. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to get yeah, that's all I can do. I'm going to get a white die. Cool. I'm going to swap this out. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can do anything first. So just make it a 3. Cool. Didn't take a hit. It's only going to be 3 damage. I can handle. Change. That's just a one-time burn. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to swap that die this way. Then I'll take 3 damage. Let's deal with next round. I need a white die. So 1, 1, 2, 3. Get a white die. And then rando. One, two. Okay, so I just need to flip a white die. That's all I need is to be able to flip a white die and I'm good. I just need to be able to flip a white die and I'm good. Got it. Summon, flip that white die to a 2. Boom! Haha! Victory! You deprive the creature of his head. F8. You beat the vampire down and separate his head from his neck. Still, his eyes stare deeply into your own, attempting to hypnotize you. You pour oil from your lantern and burn the creature. When nothing is left but bones, you retrieve the skull. This should make fitting proof for Commander Zolek. The halfling man still stares at the wall, blood leaking from the bite wound on his neck. King's favor goes up. Dragul goes down. Retrieve rare card 39. Vampire Skull. That's a powerful card. I like the card a lot. So, uh, You need better white die mitigation, don't you? Because you've only got one. You've got a bunch, so I'm gonna give it to you. Reveal title card 24. Canje, I chose the non-attack option. I want you have to message me privately and tell me what happened. 24. Title card. Message me privately, Kate, and tell me what happened. I must know. Vampire's Executioner. Lord Yvonne Rokta attempted to take you as his thrall, but you removed his head and burnt his skull clean of flesh. The money from his hypnotic, the memory of his hypnotic stare haunts you. The money, the memory. Now that your encounter with the vampire has been resolved, you may return to Zalek at a location A at any time to end your adventure. Okay, so let's use the what can we do with we can do my thing is, so what do I collect? It doesn't say I don't collect anything, so what do I collect? Nothing? Do I get anything for this? So do I get anything for the bat? Do I get anything for both? Like, what happens? Did I just get screwed? What happens? Now that the encounter of vampire has been resolved, you may return to Zalek at any time. Like, did I just get screwed out of a bunch of XP? Do I get at least the 2 XP for killing the bat? Do I add it up? You get the rewards from the bat. Old setup. This whole setup right there. I'd have gotten lots and lots from that. Alright, so let's take a look at that. Oh, we can't do anything with it. Let's take a look at the empty inkwell. You hold the empty inkwell to the halfling's neck, and it slowly fills with his blood. He doesn't seem to notice your presence. Return discovery card 56 to the discovery deck. Okay. And reveal card 64. Maybe? Inkwell of Blood. Do we want to use another item? Now that it is full of blood, the inkwell emanates a strange power. Holding it, you feel a sudden desire to express yourself. Bertram Hogna must have cast a spell over his inkwell to help him feel inspired. Okay, so let's go back to the library. We'll go here to the ossuary B. Okay, there's something I can do here. What can I do here? I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna try. Let's try everything here. So 6481. 64. You drip a few drops from the inkwell onto the lantern's flame. The smell of burnt blood draws a small swarm of bone moths who flitter about in the smoke. They seem intoxicated by the aroma, and their wings shine with an eerie luminescence. You feel deeply personally changed by the experience. Reveal one random trait card from the trait deck and add it to the player's hand. Hey. Just from the bat. I killed that guy, dadgummit. Alright. Okay. So one random trait card, steadfast, and add it to one player's hand. That's a red and a white. I got red and whites up the wazoo on you. Black and red's on you. I'll give it to you. Okay, do we want to use another item? No. Let's see. Let's move to Azema's Bones D. What can we do here? Can we use it here? You shine your lantern over the inkwell of blood. It glows with the special crimson radiance as Azema's Hall. Somehow you sense that the blood might make a worthy offer to Azema, but on its own, it's not enough. Okay. So that's not gonna do me. We're gonna go to Thieves Guild C. Like I said, I'm just trying everything. Make sure we got it all. C does not have a 64, so not something for me to do. Let's go to the library. G. GG. And it says if you have password, go to G2, record library. Already did. Go to G5. Well, if you have the keyword password, yep. Go to record library, go to G5. But I've already agreed to take the task, so is there nothing else to do? 6481. The inkwell of blood glows a deep red in the light of your lantern. The blood looks just like red ink circling the Temple of Ulos on the Starlight Doors map of Sabak. 481. Okay, well. Let's go here. Oh, wait, before we do that, let's rest. Let's rest. Oh my gosh, let's rest. I'm gonna be spending 2 XP because I'm hurting. I'm hurting bad. 10. Oh. All of this. Now, let's go here. Now let's go here. All right, so adventure 3, number 2. In a dark passageway, you encounter a young, well-dressed human noblewoman looking herself over in a hand mirror by torchlight. When you approach, she draws a veil over her face. "Let me pass," she says to you. "I am Corina, the daughter of Lady Amelia Duntum of the Royal Council. I was just on my way to meet some of my friends, the children of the other Sebek nobles. You consider the young woman's request, letting her pass uninspected. You consider the woman's request. Letting her pass uninspected could have dire consequences if she's infected. But Lady Amelia is a powerful figure in Sebek. Upsetting her daughter could be bad for your career in the King's Guard. Let her pass freely or inspect her." I think she's a vampire. I think she got bit, and I cannot let you. You cannot pass! So, inspect her. So inspect her 324. You apologize, but explain that you've been tasked with clearing vampirism from Undercity and must inspect everyone. No exception. She pulls back her veil, revealing cold gray eyes and long fangs. "I wanted it to be Crete," she says, "but it seems that you'll have to be my first bite." Bite. An infected human. Don't you need to roll separately for each character? I don't believe so. I think it's one and done, but that makes you feel better. I think it's one for all, but if you're playing multiple players, yes. I'm not. I'm playing me. So house rule. House rule. So combat 28 infected human. Infected human you are. Infected human you shall fall. So, one for a blue. Two for a purple. And one for green. Okay, doke. So, how are we gonna offset this trash? I could do something with purple. I could increase purple by 1 or 2, which would get me to 3. I can make that 1 or 4. Flip it to 6. Or sit by 1, but it's already low. There it is, 1 to 5. So I could take care of purple. Can you take care of blue? Blue can go to, I need to get to 2. I need to flip it and then increase it. Can you flip a blue? Can you flip a blue? Can you stinking flip a blue? Yes, you can. Okay. And where's your blue 1 or 2? Right. All right, so we got it. We got it. So, purple, increase by 1, 3, boom. Next one, which is the 1, which is green, turn it to a 3 or 5, 5, boom. Next one, flip a blue or a white to 1, and increase a blue by 1. Boom. Alright, so we won. She lost. 1 XP and 1 coin. Cool. One round shot. You end her. 328. If you have the keyword smoke, advance to 333. You give Lady Amelia's daughter the only known cure for vampirism. When she has breathed her last, you are left to dispose of her body. You could carry her up to Zalek and accept whatever consequences there might be for killing the daughter of a royal council member, or you could hide her body here. No one would ever know what became of her, and no one could ever blame you for it. Oh boy. I'm gonna accept my consequences. I'll accept my consequences. Um, so I will take her to Zalek. So reveal title card 16. Her mom is going to hate me. Reveal title card 16. So curious what the other one's gonna be, like coward or something like that. Lady Amelia's Sorrow. I told you I house rule that one. Yes, I should be rolling dice. I know I should. I read it already, but I said since I'm playing solo, I'm not going to be rolling dice all night, so I'm going to just house rule it 1 roll for them all. So it's house ruled. As you cleared Undercity of vampirism, you put a young noblewoman to rest. You return her corpse to Zalek, who delivered the girl to her mother, Lady Amelia Duntum of the Royal Council. Okay. So I will accept. Take her to Zalek. I could rest or move to the pit. The pit. We all fell in the pit. I'm gonna spend this. Do 1 roll. Yeah, it's not like I said. I just prefer not to. Why do I keep getting an extra one? 3, 2, 2, 2, 3. 2, 1, 1. Get this back. That back. And let's head on to the pit. So the pit. All the vampires are here. Oh, you're just making sure you weren't playing your sessions wrong. Yeah. I just house ruled it because I was like, I don't want to roll dice. Just one should do it, and it should be fine. Collect the XP here. Got it. Acrid black smoke pours over you from the corridor ahead, choking your way forward. You find yourself at the bottom of a high, narrow shaft. In a stone-walled pit, a dwarf woman is prodding a noxious fire. You bring one to burn, she asks. If you have title Secret Corpse, I do not. Otherwise, E5. Well, got one or not, the dwarf woman asks. When you look confused, she continues, we're clearing out the infected tonight. Kill them wherever you find them and bring them here. I'll burn them in the pit. In a dark corner of the shaft, you notice a pile of clothes and other belongings that must have been stripped from the dead. Go take a look through them if you want, says the dwarf. I already took the gold. Record smoke. If your Dragul is 1 or higher, you can ask the dwarf woman about her purple eyes. It is not. Use an item. Yeah, let's use that inkwell blood. By the lantern light, you can see the blood sloshing around inside the inkwell as you swirl it. The dwarf woman looks at you nervously, probably suspecting that you've become infected. 81. Nope. Nope. No 81 by itself. No 64 by itself. Alright, so that's the pit. That is the pit. We're done. I've done everything I can do. I've used the inkwell everywhere. Let's go back up to A, and then let's see about the inkwell there. So the graveyard, if there's no XP, A1. Zolek stops you at the iron gate and tells you to show him your eyes, neck, and teeth. After assuring himself that you are not infected, he asks about the progress of your mission. If you have the title of Vampire Executioner, what was the one I got? Vampire's Executioner, read A3. You hold out the vampire's skull for Zolek's inspection. He nods grimly. Their bones retain some of their essence long after death. That skull can still hypnotize. Keep it safe, but do not point it at me again. Turn to the end. The end. Use item. So turn to the end. We're done in here. You follow Zolek up the stairs and across the graveyard, making your way back to the barrack. Your march takes you along a ridge that looks out over the city. Sabak is a port city, and as dawn breaks, the bay turns from black to gold. All is still quiet in the capital, only farmers and fishmongers preparing for the day's market. Are you up at this time? Oh, sorry. Only farmers and fishmongers preparing for the day's market are up at this time. During this quiet transition, you reflect on your night's adventure. Which titles did you earn? Both Infected and Vampire's Thrall? Nope. Vampire's Thrall? Nope. Vampire's Executioner? Yes. Killing the vampire was no easy task, and his voice still echoes faintly in the depths of your mind. Perhaps the skull you carry with you is speaking for him still. It whispers to you about the ancient artifacts, asking you to find more of them and hide them from the Starlight Door. Even in death, the vampire hopes to turn you to his mission. Vampire's Prey? No. Lady Amelia's Sorrow? Yep. There will be grief this morning in Sebek. Zolek has delivered the body of Corina Duntum to the palace guard, who will carry her home with reverence. It might also be a sad day for you, if too many questions are asked about how the young woman died and what your role was in her demise. Even so, you defended Sebek's nobles from vampiric infection. Whatever the politics you have done, your duty can take some comfort in that. Do we have Lady Amelia's Secret? No. So, we don't have Secret Corpse. We don't have Karina's Pyre. We have Crete's Savior. We do have that. You find the attitudes of the other young nobles disturbing. That they would flout danger and even actively seek out vampiric infection bothers you to the core. Nobles live a protected life here in Sebek, even with their proximity to Undercity. They do not see the horrors of war during the Dragul invasion, so they have the privilege of entertaining romantic ideas about things that should cause them terror instead. You're grateful that you were able to send them home safely. Let's see. We have both Malik's Contempt and Starlight Killer. No, we have Malik's Respect and Malik's Esteem. He befriended several members of the Starlight Door, the secret organization that appeared to be plotting against the crown. They possess deep knowledge of Ulos and its relationship to other planes. You expect that there is much you can learn from these new friends, but you also fear that your position with the King's Guard may be in jeopardy once your association with the Starlight Door becomes known. And then we have Starlight Hope. The mission that Masa gave you to discover the mystery of the library was intriguing. You can't help but wonder what other mysteries are known to the Starlight Door. Their plans for Sebek should transpire soon. They told you to meet them at the Temple of Ulos, where there are idols to the gods of every race. The purpose of the Starlight Door's plan still eludes you. Okay. Conclusion. Your musings are suddenly interrupted when an explosion breaks the morning peace and a massive cloud of dust arises from Terran's arena in the city below. Screams in the streets tell you that something has escaped. Something has escaped the arena and is beginning to make its way through Sebek. It appears that the Starlight Door plot has already begun. Each player may now advance your character and clean up the adventure. End of Adventure 3. So, alright, cool. So we finished off, we need to level up. So, we'll spend 3 to boost another stat. Actually, maybe not. I need to do combat dice limit. It's driving me freaking crazy to just roll 3 dice. Let me see the upgrades. I just saw it before. So to increase the party's combat dice limit, I need to spend 8 XP. 2, 4, 6, 7. Dang it, I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So it would be 8 instead. I'll just spend the. So I got 2, 4, 6, 7. So I'll just spend the 3 to upgrade 1 more stat. We're gonna turn your charisma to 1. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna increase your intelligence 2. Okay. I'm gonna give you both an extra XP, and let's upgrade 1 more time. So we've upgraded all the way. So pull all this off. I was 1 away from getting more. You could save the XP. Nah. I could do that. Your health will go to 18, and we'll increase a stat. Increase the stat 2. Next one, I'll just be more careful and try to hold at 8 before, try to make sure I get 8. So we can increase. And let's just even out your strength. So we'll just make you 2s all the way across the board. For you, your health increases by 1, going to 19. Creatures are starting to hit harder. And we're going to increase that charisma to 2. We only got 1 gold, so we can't buy anything from the store. And that's it. We finished 2, and then we finished 3, so we did well. We did pretty good. I'm enjoying this. I think this is a lot of fun. It's role player, so it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it immensely. So we clean it up. I'll put these in here for us to play next Tuesday to continue on to book 4. Continue on to book 4. So put this here, and it ought to be good. It ought to be really good. What comes up next? So let's go up to the top and have a chat, and then I will let y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. All right. So saving XP. Oh. No. Alright, so I spend all my XP. All damage goes back. Those go back in the bag. And then we just need... I'll clean this up later and make sure I save it properly. So we've completed Adventure 2 and Adventure 3 tonight. And we'll come back next Tuesday to do Adventure 4. GG. Easy GG. No remake. I'm going to enjoy them even more because I get to watch you take a different path than what I'm on. Yeah, and I want to know what you did, what happened. I don't want to read it. Just let me know what happened. But we'll get into Adventure 4 and see what happens next. Actually, let's take a look at what's Adventure 4. Let's flip the map. The Eye of Nalos. So something cool's happening. We'll get to see what that looks like soon. On next Tuesday. Since then, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for my patrons. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers. Remember, tomorrow, Mega Man at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be playing with Mike from One Stop Co-op Shop. Friday, we'll be playing more Gloomhaven Digital with Kate, Cynthia, and Robs from Rob's Gaming Table. Sunday, I'm going to be playing Hero Realms to go through that stuff, and then we'll just be having a good old time. But that's kind of the week that's coming. I messaged you in Discord. Okay, cool. Thanks, Kate. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. I'm enjoying this game. I think it's fun. I think it's holding true to role player. I enjoyed the first game. I enjoyed Monsters and Minions. I know it's not for everybody, and that's okay. And I think this is the next step to it with you going on an adventure. So I'm really enjoying the story so far. I am excited to see what happens next. I joined a group of people that might be trying to tear the world asunder, so I'm probably going to have to kill them. And it looks like it's going to be a good time. So thanks, everybody, for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, and we'll see how we play Mega Man Adventures with Mike. Until then, yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Until then, insert comment here. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.